I like this.
Thank you.
You are taking 3 thumbs down.
Sorry, it's like if you talk now, they can hear you. I'll turn it down. Hello. Welcome to the Viewer's Choice. I'm your host, Felicia. Hello, Helen. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Nadine. Hello, Holly. Hello, everyone. What? D? Did I say D already? I think I said Nadine. Okay. Leatherlace. Hello. Oh my God, you guys are here. Yes. Oh, hey, Rory. What's up? Oh, you gotta make a 70s porn? Yeah, I switched it up a little bit tonight. Just, I don't know. I'm experimenting. What can I say? Okay, let me get my headphone plugged in here because we have a special guest, JJ, with us.
Special guest.
Yes, hello. Okay, now I can hear you. Everyone, is the sound okay? Press 1 if the sound's okay. Hey, Emerald, what's up? Gee, like the hits just don't stop. Like always something happening. I know, we do need a theme song, Leatherlace. Like, really. I liked that one. I think that was pretty chill. Hey, Tallulah, what's up? Okay, we're getting a bunch of ones. Woohoo! All right. And as I'm seeing there are 3 thumbs down already, I'm going to take this time to remind everyone, if you think that this is worth listening to and you think that it should be easy for people to find, I would appreciate it if you would thumbs it up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you feel inclined to share it, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Dee. Yeah, glad to see you came back. I was worried that you might not after last time. So thank you. Thank you, Leather. Aw. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Cauliflower. That's cauliflower, by the way. Because I know I still have to go through a bunch of comments, but it's what it will be my landline because that's all I got. That's okay. It's all good. Waited for it's 3 a.m. here. I'm sorry, Emrod. Oh my God. Hey, Annie. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to like run out and get some stuff at the grocery store. I sprinted through there though. I was very like, I'm getting back. I'm getting back. Whew. Oh, thank you, Helen. Already did. Oh. But yeah, thank you so much for waiting up for us, Emrod. That's so sweet.
Jess Heb says she's not getting an option to comment on the YouTube video.
Really?
Some people had that problem last time.
Okay, I'll look at the live control room. Let's see. You know, maybe they have to subscribe, maybe? I have no idea. That's weird though,
I know
because that
some
shouldn't
people
be.
had to subscribe at one point. Some people had to go through Twitter to be able to comment.
That's weird. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's not the thing.
Hey Helen, hey D Toro, hey Leather Lace, hey Deep Thoughts, hey Jan, hey Collie, hey Leather,
Oh, sweet.
hey Holly.
I'm sorry. I just figured. I'm just like, oh, what's this do? Hello, everyone. Keep. Nah,
Hey
but
Jan, hey Nadine. I just didn't see everybody. Hey Vegas. Hey Emrod. Oh, D Toro is different from the D the other night, I think.
yeah,
Okay,
two different people.
oh, D is in here. Hey D.
Yeah, D came back. Yay! Thank you.
Emrod. Hey Tara.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait a second. 1 second.
Hey Celeste.
Yes.
I tried to tag a bunch of people on Twitter. I hope.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Chris. Oh, wow. This is so neat. I finally figured out how to get this thing popped out. The chat, I mean. That's awesome. Oh, Deep Thoughts is here. Sweet. And Holly. Hello. And oh my God, you guys are so amazing. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if shit. I'm not exactly sure how this is not doing the thing because it should be able to. Like people should be able to come in here. I hope. Anyone?
I don't know. I mean, I just know that last time, if that was an issue, they had to go through Twitter.
Okay. That's so weird. Okay, maybe it's a channel settings thing. I'll give it a shot. Let's see what that. I know. I'm just clicking shit. I don't fucking know. Oh my God. Well, okay. I think hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully people. I don't know. I got a lot to think about here. Okay.
Do you want me to? Here, I'll go live on Scope and let everybody know,
Okay.
and then I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. And I'll talk some shit, I guess.
All right, bye.
All right. Thank you. Yes, hello. Okay. So how is thank you, Celeste. Yeah, I don't know why it does this. So yeah, anyone who shares, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, so wasn't JJ's Periscope pretty amazing? Like, wasn't that fucking crazy? We're gonna talk about it tonight. And hopefully we'll get to expound a bit more on it. So I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you, Holly. I don't know if I thanked you already, but I'm thanking you again. Thank you, D Toro, right? Helen, right? Yeah, says right, Felicia. I know, right? Yeah, like yeah, I feel like I know. Apparently, like what has actually transpired has not been made very clear. I know. Yeah, mind blown, right, Helen? Like I didn't even know the stuff that JJ was saying, about this particular group. Yeah, I caught the tail end of the scope. Okay. Yeah, no, it was like, what? I knew we had to have a hangout. Like, we have to talk about this. So I said it happened to me when I subscribed to the other channel. I had to unsub there, sub here, and then I got my notification. I see. Anyone see Barbie's Perry? Not yet. Is it I saw a couple minutes where she was saying that like OC Red demands people share her stuff and all this other stuff. Yeah, Helen says, me neither. I used to talk to Nico. Yeah, Nico seemed cool to me. So I'm very like, what? So if I'm like that, I know probably other people are too. Hey, Amy. You missed JJ's Periscope? Okay, well, we have JJ who's going to be here. So, woohoo. Emrod, thank you for sharing. You guys are the best. Thank you. Your favorite soap opera is on. You're welcome, Surf Keat. My favorite soap opera is on too. Yeah, that's what you thought too. Yeah, Helen. Nico seemed cool. But yeah, apparently there are people who are taking, uh, you know, who seem very cool. Oh, thank you,
Hello.
Helen. Hey. Oh, and
Not
thank
too
you,
many
Dawn.
came in, so
What?
not too many people came in, but I
They
shared
could be
it.
asleep. Thank you.
Yeah, it's late.
Oh yeah, Roy. Roy says the ending on Barbie's Periscope, I assume, was very interesting regarding the topic of JJ's scope from the other night. Care to expound?
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to watch all of Barbie's scope,
Yeah, me neither.
so
Well, only a couple seconds, but Tallulah says Trisha was nice as shit to me in the beginning. It's sad to hear the info. Exactly. Like, yeah, like I think it's really time to really like, how do you say, like, really talk, like, get down to brass tacks, if you will. Um, let's see, it's one here, but I'll hang out as long as I can. Thank you, Celeste. I'm sorry. Yeah, using my thinking cap, putting two and two together. Go for it, Rory. Shit. I know you got like all kinds of info. So yeah,
Vegas, you want to come on?
love to hear your thoughts. Oh yes, Barbie Scope was interesting. Or really, VV, she gonna keep it up? Oh, I hope.
Oh yeah, she'll keep it up, I think.
I hope. Or,
She usually
I
keeps her periscopes up, at least when I used to watch her.
yeah, she deletes stuff now. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Or Celeste says, yeah, you have to watch Barbie's last three scopes. She kept freezing, but it was eye opening. Really? Well, I hope someone grabs them in case like she takes them down. And Barbie, if you're listening to this, leave them up. People want to see this. Okay? Like this is how you like get people interest. Leave it up. Leave it up, please. Please. Okay. Rory's just listening, but you just said like I want to hear
Well,
your
she said it's eye-opening on the periscope, so we'll just have to watch the periscope, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, keep it up, Barbie. This
She
is how it works. Sorry, what?
Vegas said she won't take them down.
I hope not. Like, I really hope. Oh, who is this Trisha girl? Before I get confused, Trisha is Trisha Broadus. Is that right?
TRICIA or TR, yeah, Trisha like Brodus,
Oh,
BROADUS. And the
Broadus.
only reason I don't know if I should have spelled that, but she uses her full name on Twitter and on Scope.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if that was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize.
I don't see how it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah, so
That's what she goes by,
yeah,
so
that's who Trisha is. What, her? Yeah. Yeah, Helen. Oh, Cauliflower says, "Nah, Helen, it's out there already and it's not worth my time anymore." Oh, because she asked you to DM her. Okay. Listen to Tanya's scope, Nadine says. Very frightening about Alma. That bitch is crazy. I'm gonna have to, yeah, hear that shit too. Oh, hi, Josh. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to ask that you watch my video on my channel. My Twitter is still gone. I just wanted to be out and honest before I take my official drama break. Okay. Um, Annie says, few home truths in them scopes, but fair play and respect to her. Hmm. I'm interested to hear. Tell me more, Annie. Holly says, what did she do? Well, that's what we're gonna, yeah, get to talking about. I just want to see, kind of take the temperature of the room right now. Um, okay. You just,
hey, maybe the Josh stuff could be talked privately. If anybody wants to talk to Josh or have
I
their
mean,
own issues, maybe they could take it.
yeah,
Um,
I think like Josh, if he, I mean, apparently he made a video, so his channel is easy to find. Um, so yeah, we'll just chill. Yeah, I think we all wish Josh well, by the way, Leather. Like, I don't think anyone means to upset Josh or hurt his feelings. I think we're just trying to be honest. If there's been like controversial stuff that we've said, it's just, yeah.
Right. And him being sensitive per him, I think it would just be nice that it just be addressed
Yeah.
privately.
Yeah, we don't need to make this mess. Like, yeah, we don't want to upset anyone. And like, I understand being sensitive. So, yeah. Yeah, we just don't want to cause any malaise or for anyone, I guess. That makes sense.
See, if you click on his picture, it'll take you to his channel.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you want to get to it, JJ? You want to give us a little outline or not outline, but intro, perhaps, from
Um,
your perspective?
yeah, I don't really know where to start, but um, I really don't know where to start.
Well, okay, let's get okay. Well, like Helen, I think it was Helen, right, who said that who just said that like Trisha seemed so sweet and like Nico seemed so cool and everything, like no one was really checking for them or like, looking at them side by side or anything. Yeah, Amy says please recap because I missed it. Um
Okay.
yeah, JJ, you're the one who, you know, I mean, I don't even know the
Um,
full extent of everything, so I guess you'd have to
I
like,
initially started watching with Nick. I watched Nina and then I started watching with the viewer's voice because I wanted to hear what everybody had found out.
hmm?
And then I met Cauliflower and Nico through Periscopes and talked that way. And um, Nico and I,
Oh,
were,
Parker just said, did you know Trish is OC's info source?
well, she wasn't up and as far as I understood up until a few days ago or a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. So,
Okay,
uh,
D. She says she'll go watch Josh's video and then come back. That's cool. Yeah, feel
okay.
free. Um,
Yeah. Well,
sorry.
I just didn't want to address things publicly that we still haven't been able to address privately, I think.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to make a little outline. So,
Yeah, I think she's just, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys are like close, but that's for you guys to know right now. And especially with the kind of stuff that's been happening, I understand if JJ is not disclosing everything about every friendship and relationship she has with everyone here. So, yeah, don't take it as, I don't think it's a personal thing. I don't mean to speak for you, JJ. I'm just saying, like, that's what I interpreted it as. So go on for what it's worth. Hey, Ushi, good morning.
right. I don't know. I just want to respect everybody and be careful not to trash people unnecessarily. So, Nico,
Can I
Holly and I were
interrupt
friends.
you really quickly
Yeah,
for
sure.
another second? Okay, Rory says, Vegas Vixen says, well, that's funny considering her source gave her a lot of crap information. Like what, Rory? Care to.
Yeah. Trisha gives a lot of bad information.
Okay.
And while Vegas is answering, there was a time where I took a screenshot, and Helen, it has nothing to do with you, but I took a screenshot of comments between Helen and Lori underneath a YouTube video, and I put them in the back end of a hangout, a private hangout, and Trisha freaked out, thought that I was hacking people and got a private conversation and stole it, and you could clearly see that it, because the video was screenshot in there with the comment, that it came from a YouTube video. And then um the Cara Collect girl, she thought that was Megan, and she thought she was all smooth. And Freebird, which is Shannon Irish, went in there. Oh, her other account, her Soups Girl 1993, is now gone after I mentioned that publicly. Um, she was in there giving tips, and Trisha was like, "Oh, so you're not from Alabama? You're from where?" And because she thought it was Megan, and she's completely off. Parker said, "Well, I don't want to trash either, but you can DM Barbie. She'll show proof OC had it." Had what, Parker?
Yeah.
Everyone is a hacker now. Geez, I'm sick of that word.
Right?
Yeah.
There's nothing like worth hacking. Like, no, like, why would anyone hack everyone? Like, what? I mean, like, what? It makes no
Hey,
sense.
Levi.
Oh, hey, Levi. How you doing? We made it. We made it. Just barely. A little worse for wear, but we're here. Yeah.
Vegas, did you disappear on answering that question? All of Tonfa's info number addressed. Yeah, Parker, where did that come from, though? And I think OC Red admitted to that. Not that it makes it okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Tanya was kind of. Oh shit! Sorry, I just knocked my headphone out or earbud. Yeah, Tanya was kind of giving her info all over the place. I mean, she was a little bit sloppy. You know, she wasn't really.
No, they're not hacking geniuses. They couldn't hack themselves out of a paper fucking bag, some of them.
Can hack with the machete.
Barbie confirmed it on Periscope. Barbie confirmed what?
That she had Tanya's info. Okay. So who hacked who again? Nobody. Nobody was hacked. God damn it. That's thing number one. Nobody was hacked. Nobody. Exactly, truth be, at this point, I don't believe anyone has been hacked. Exactly. No one has been hacked. Okay? Get that straight. Leatherlay says, word Felicia, like everyone has government secrets in their computer or something. LOL, that world is so overused. Like, exactly. Slopopotamus. You said it. I love that order. I love that term. Word, Leva. Slopopotamus. I mean, sorry. Ooh, she says, I mean, sorry, but why are people who do not use the condom when they go into the net? I like that. um, I don't know. I guess because they stupid or they just don't think about it. Like stupid as in thoughtless, not like dumb, but just don't give it any thought. I don't know. Vegas Vixen says, hey, or yeah, I don't know that group, not really involved, except my name was brought up in ridiculous assumptions, which I ignored because the rumors were so dumb by them after I did a harmless collab with Megan. Yeah, they made or like really tried to make Megan like the fall guy for them, which is fucked up. And I think that's why it's good that we explain what actually happened. So I'm sorry, JJ, for that long aside. Okay, so Trisha, right? Trisha thought you were hacking people because of the thing you posted in the hangout.
Right.
That's right, Levi. Felicia hacked and doxed my vajayjay. You damn right, Levi.
So originally, Nico and I were friends pretty close. And then
Oh, hey,
all of
Shawnee. Sorry.
this stuff, it's okay, it started going on with all of this stuff had started going on with the viewer's voice, and they came after Mandy, Shauna, Danielle, and maybe some other people. So I started defending them, and we would go into private hangouts, and they didn't want to bring Nico in because they didn't trust Nico. Well, Nico wasn't to be trusted, neither was Trisha, Danielle, or most of them. So I didn't
Hey,
really get
Side Chat.
along with Trisha from the get-go. She made assumptions. She accused me of hacking, not being straightforward, that she couldn't see my face, that she didn't know all my information. So hey, side chat.
Yeah, Side Chat Slut, what up? We're back.
So she had a lot of my information because I gave it freely. Because these people were supposed to be friendly friends. We were all in it for a cause.
They were like normal people. Like they were cool seeming, like just fucking cool people. Or so we thought.
Right. And then there was the freak show hangout with Chloe Sullivan, Shannon Irish, Mandy, Shauna Monroe, and some other people. And they freaked out, said Shannon Irish was impersonating Irish, but I'm sure that was a setup. And
Wait, German word for slut. How do you pronounce that? I have to, like, what is that? Schlampe? I could be totally butchering that. Sorry, Yushi, if I am. But I love learning new things. Sorry, go on.
I don't remember where I was.
Oh shit. Nobody else wanted to see those pictures. Damn you, Felicia. Well, Levi, I mean, you know, shit. It's locker room talk. Sorry, Schlampe. Okay. I hope Oh yeah, I said it right. Sweet. Or yes, I'm butchering it. Sorry. Okay. So, JJ.
I don't remember where I was at.
No,
You
you
were
were talking about how you
about
freely you freely gave. Oh, I will ask Google. Thank you. Thanks, Celeste. Yeah, Vegas Vixen. See, Vegas Vixen is on the ball with this. Like, I know that you put things together and you're a pretty smart girl. So, yeah, thank you. Okay, freak show hangout. Chloe Sullivan, etc.
Yeah, so there was Chloe Sullivan, who was supposed to be a setup for all of this, which we kind of knew later on anyway. I chose to do it on purpose, and Shannon Irish was there, and Irish said that Shannon Irish was impersonating her, and that later on Irish and Shannon Irish had a conversation and it was resolved, but nobody ever publicly acknowledged that, so I don't know how much it's true. So there was a falling out between Danielle and her boyfriend and people that were in his Periscope telling Shauna to do certain things, like put a gun down her mouth, and when she had the money shot, pull the trigger, hang from a tree, being transphobic, homophobic, borderline racist with calling her frizzy hair, stuff like that. I mean, that's, I guess, all of that one. And so there was kind of a falling out.
Jesus.
And there was like a divide because people were saying that that's not acceptable. And tried to work things out, talked to Trisha for 7 hours, told her all my personal business except for about my husband. Trying to relate, trying to help. I talked to Mandy about medical issues, trying to get advice, trying to talk to her to give her advice, etc., etc. Same thing with Trisha. And the whole time it was like a manipulation. There's the concerned citizen Twitter that was made that we believe is Trisha.
Yikes.
But that's, I don't have exact proof of that, so please don't quote me. And then so there was a divide. We didn't talk to them, they didn't talk to us, or me per se. And then I found out that Trisha did all of the stuff behind my back again. So I texted her, I said, listen, I don't appreciate what you've done. I called her a few names, all of this stuff. So she ran to Nick, told Nick that I was investigating Irish, and where she went to school. How would I know where Irish went to school unless somebody who went to school with her, which was Trisha Brodus, told me where she went to school?
No, sorry, wait, people are getting confused. Side chat slut. Yes, Trisha Brodus, and Artemis. Hi, Artemis. Not Trisha Paytas. It's
not concern with an N. It's concerned citizen on Twitter. The concern on Periscope is different, I believe, from the one on Twitter.
That was the Twitter handle that harassed me, threatening nudes. Okay, see, Rory, because I thought that's Sorry, I thought that's why I thought it was Lori, because she's got that
This
fixation.
that
Sorry.
Twitter handle wasn't the same, I thought, and that Twitter showed up on that day. It was brand new made.
Yeah, sorry. Let me just there were a few things that I wanted to address
But
that
I
I don't
might,
want to forget.
yeah,
Uh
there's Mr.
D Oh, sorry.
ED.
Sorry, I'll be quick. D Lovell says, I love the viewer's choice. I feel like all trolls are welcome here. LOL. They are. You are. We're trolls. You're trolls. There's always trolls. I don't know. People use that too broadly. Levi says, Felicia grabbed me by the pussy. You can do whatever you want. uh, yeah, and yeah, thank you, Ushi. And yeah, it's hard to know without hearing it, but thank you. And yes, I think German curses are so fucking cute. Like, but yeah, can't imagine it would be annoying if people just think it's adorable when you're so irritated that you're cursing. Yes, deep thoughts. So much deceit, lies, and betrayal. It's really crazy. Like, I mean, these people like were being JJ's friend, like a normal person, you know? Like, shit. Oh, not Irish again? Yeah, no, we're not gonna go too much into Irish.
Trash. I'm just putting
Sorry.
it into context.
Yeah, that's just like what happened. So go on. Sorry, JJ. Just want to, yeah.
Oh, and that's another good point, Vegas, that a lot of this stuff, there might have been two groups, like groups before my group came around. She said, so maybe they made a mock account based on the threats publicly made on the viewer's voice. So I think there are a lot of copycats. There's like the
Yeah.
original bad group, and then there's the group that learned how to do these things based on what was told was being done or by or to the people in the viewer's voice.
Celeste and Deep Thoughts want to see Sugar's nudes. JJ, can you make it happen?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, go on.
Yeah, Vegas, that would be good. She said I can check my screenshots for over a year ago when I find. Great.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
See, like she's got like this is what I'm like, yeah, shit. If she says it, like, okay, I give that a lot of credence, because yeah, shit, she's keeping track of stuff. Like, good job, congrats. Anyway, sorry, go on, JJ.
So let's see. After the split, the concerned citizen, then it was always this, well, I want to work things out from Trisha. Like, I want the peace. I want to apologize to Shauna, et cetera, et cetera. And then she would break the rules for that. And so she went to Nick, told him all of my business. And meanwhile, they were telling lies, saying that I came for Trisha's children. I didn't. I don't even know both of their names. Don't care.
She's somebody's mother. Yikes. Sorry.
Then,
my opinion only. Go on.
In the background, telling people not to trust me, that I Google them. Hey, Jeff. That I Google them,
Hey, Jeff.
I search them. Meanwhile, they were doing that to everybody. So they were blaming that on Megan then. They were telling Megan that I was making the VoIP calls. They blamed everything on Megan, up into the point of saying that Megan's child should be taken away, so Trisha can go after Megan's child, but she can also make false accusations that that I'm coming for her children. Okay. So all of this stuff, we're trying to figure out what's happening. Trisha did the troll account with my husband's face and Monroe's real name. Megan did Monroe's account with an ugly picture that Tova Collins got off of her Facebook and made sure to say, well, let me get an ugly one. We have all the screenshots on Twitter. And so Megan did that. Megan admitted it. Megan talked to all of us. Megan apologized, and we're moving forward.
Yeah, sorry, I just want to like shout out to Megan for like owning up and apologizing. That is one of the hardest things anyone ever has to do in life. So it speaks a lot to her character, and that's why I was thrilled to have her on. We had a episode called what was it, middle of the night exclusive, and that was when we talked to Megan. So yeah, thank you, Megan. Just shout out. Go on.
So, and meanwhile, Shannon Irish would go systematically through our group saying, I don't trust that person. I don't trust that person. And she also has a husband that's in the RCMP and he's a constable, and she was using his police computer to research my arrest record because part of it's expunged. So some of it's public, the other isn't, and that's illegal in Canada. Well, it's illegal anywhere.
Yeah, here too.
So they're doing all of that along with Nico being there, who's supposed to be my friend, but she's been gathering info the whole time, and that's what they accused me of doing. The only time I've done that is to figure things out, to call the inconsistencies out on the viewer's voice, and to figure out who Chloe Sullivan was, and to figure out who Army of Santee was, because I liked Army of Santee.
Yeah, she was
Sorry.
cool.
So
Oh, he's
let's
in
see.
trouble for that. Sorry, I'm reading the side. I'm gonna address all the side chat later. I just don't want to keep interrupting JJ. So I'll get at you, all of you. Okay, go on. Sorry.
So yeah, he can, Holly. So that was all going on, all because I was going to tell Nick, or I threatened to tell Nick the truth. And when after I heard them do it, I said, thanks, Trish. I didn't, because I could have gone to him. There were several hours in between, but I never planned on it. I was just pissed off at what she had done and wanted her to know. And I did it privately. And so let's see, there was the doxing, the researching, even on my husband's Facebook account, trying to figure out how long we had been married, contacting my family members, looking at my family members, going on my Pinterest. Like, I don't even use Pinterest. Tattoos, pumpkin swap, food. And then
sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt, but like Holly said, wow, JJ, I'm sorry. Always, I thought it was the other way around with Nico being the one who tried to be helpful and you being the troll. Well, that's exactly it now, isn't it?
well,
Exactly. Go on.
thing, and Nico will swear to the death that I was the troll, and it wasn't that way. Just because I didn't have an avatar, so or didn't have a real picture, I had an avatar because I'm sick. I'm unhappy with myself. I'm not, I don't always look good, and I didn't want to misbetray myself with a picture from right before I got sick. So
yeah, I mean that's I don't think there's anything like wrong with that, and like
right.
it's really cool that you are saying that. I guess I don't know how I'm trying to say that, but I'm saying like you shouldn't feel the pressure to have to post your face if you don't want to. Like that's really irrelevant.
Right.
So
So let's see. So let's see. So, okay, so all of this comes down to we're starting to figure things out, or me, you, whoever, putting two and two together. So Trisha contacts Monroe or whoever, maybe it was Shauna, I don't know, white flag it, let's get together. We think it's Megan, we think it's Mandy, we think it's Megan, whatever. Let's figure it out. And they pulled us in separately, investigating. We want to know all what you're doing. And meanwhile, Trisha was getting off the phone, going into Hangouts, and threatening Megan, and they were all talking about it. And Trisha's got everyone's addresses. She sent people things that they didn't ask for to try to buddy up with them. And she likes to pretend that she's a housewife who takes care of her kids and just wants to watch people Periscope. And so it's so convoluted.
yeah, by design.
Uh,
Levi says, I still blame JJ for being the troll, excuse me, troll queen. Long may she reign. Well, God save the queen, Levi. Sorry, I'm going to scroll up and like address everything. I just don't want to keep getting JJ off track. I know I mentioned that before, but yeah, again, just thought I should say that. Go for it.
Cauliflower, you said, now I feel ridiculous for trusting her that time when Midnight Rocker said those things on Scope. Collie, with that, I think I would like to think that she was being sincere. And we can talk about that later. I also thought that she was different than she is. So anyway, Jesus. So we were getting all and Trisha sought us out to try to white flag it, figure it out, blame Megan, blame Mandy, and it was all to be kept secret until Trisha talked to her her CSI, cyber crimes,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
I apologize, Collie. And the whole time it was a lie, and manipulating, wouldn't bring Monroe in because Monroe would call out bullshit, and we weren't going to talk to them until Trisha told us, because she said she knew who made the troll account for my husband and for her. And when Monroe said, okay, so Carrie, Mandy, Megan, Leslie, she goes, you're on the right track. So she was like, again, allowing it to be pushed off onto someone else. And so, Amy G, you're right. It was pointed out in the past, Nika only fished for info. She did that to Tanya, you're right. And I didn't see that because I was being a friend and she was lying to me, and they were right about her. And that's, I like to say I'm right a lot, but that's something I was wrong about. So,
Oh, sorry, but
Megan,
really, Artemis? You think so? Shit. Get at me, girl. I would love to hear more. Sorry. She says, seriously, Felicia, you should do more of these Hangouts videos. You have the unique voice for it and can make PewDiePie amounts of Whoa, what? If you put your
I think a
mind
lot of
to it.
people like.
Yeah, he's like one of the most popular, not just putting that out there. Shit. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions. I mean, hell. Thank you, Artemis. And yeah, thank you, Holly. And yeah, if I can, I don't know how, shit. Wow, thank you. Sorry. Go on, JJ.
I forget where I was at again. Sorry. I've told us different variations of the same story to different people. So let's see.
Okay, so
So
you're getting together like a meeting of the minds, figuring out
we did that, and
like
she
keep
was
it quiet.
separating us, and we got on the phone, and they were like, okay, JJ, you need to delete your Twitter, your everything, delete everything, and come back under a new name. Nobody needs to know it's you, and you've pissed a lot of people off. And I was like, okay. I had no sleep, coffee, and I thought these people were telling me the truth, because not once did any of them take responsibility in that conversation for themselves. They allowed me to apologize profusely and try to fix things, and again, never once admitted any of the things that they did. So Trisha has this thing where she likes to pull people one at a time by themselves and talk to them and manipulate them and find out all this information about them and use it against you. And she just comes off as friendly, and that's not the case. She's very manipulative. She has a lot of time on her hands. She wants you to think that she's busy with her boys, but she's always on the computer, always on Periscope.
She's like, Lori.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Go on.
And um, so then I was talking to a bunch of people, and the agreement was made that I would delete all that stuff. So I had like over 2,000 tweets I was working on deleting, all while Danielle's been talking to Nick this whole time, DMing him. So I'm sure he was in there in her ear saying, have her delete all that stuff about me because it makes him look bad. So,
Oh, sorry. I think I said she's like Lori Green, aka Unlimited Life Hacks. The only hack is her, to borrow a phrase from Mid. Yeah, her. It's very, very similar lifestyles from what I understand. So yeah, go on. Okay, so talking to Nick, and JJ, I think that's a big part of how they've been able to control the narrative so far. Like they get people to delete stuff, to go away, to like back away from the internet, and then they're not around to challenge the story and version that that group puts out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Side chat, yes,
Yeah,
Danielle
the
is.
Google woman. Yeah. Sorry.
Mid might be on a jet plane or sleeping. He's been going at it all day, fighting with people trying to trash Felicia and I. So
Yeah, Mid is fucking awesome for that. Like I was saying.
I was talking to, in the midst of this, I was talking to Tanya privately, and then Felicia and our group, our quote unquote group, privately, without giving specifics, promising my word. And they were like, well, none of that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so I started put two to two together, and Megan came to us all separately. But before that happened, I sent out a group text because Nico told me that Trisha called me a hypochondriac. Well, previously, Danielle made a Periscope talking about my husband, saying my husband wanted to fuck her, talking about my father, calling him daddy, and how daddy would be so disappointed in you, and saying that she would come to Oklahoma. And she doesn't do this online bullshit. Meanwhile, she was on Periscope doing online bullshit. So,
What
when
the
Nico told
fuck?
me that Trisha called me a hypochondriac, I was like, that's fucking it. And Nico, why weren't you sticking up for me? You know,
Yeah.
because you're supposed to be my friend. And she's like, well, I didn't think it was necessary or whatever, some bullshit when she got caught. So, I said, deals off. I'm not keeping it privately. I'm not deleting anything anymore. And I went to them privately in a group text and I said, I'm going to the police. I'm giving everybody's name involved because I was getting VoIP calls. Trisha threatened to make a false police report saying that I verbally threatened to kill her, and she admitted that it was a lie.
She came in on, I think, maybe the first hangout we had on this new channel, and said exactly that. Like threatened to make a false police report. Yeah. Go on.
Right. Oh yeah, and then so everybody was figuring out, and while this was going on, Danielle demanded that everybody go into a hangout or she was going public. You have 1 hour. She was spilling everything. She knows all about me. Don't you forget that, Jenna. Everybody knows I like to go by JJ. I prefer it.
Yeah, if someone's
And
calling JJ Jenna, they're being a cunt. Just saying.
so, so, I asked Megan if she would go in there with me. She said she was willing to, but if they were mean, she was going to leave. And I told her, the whole time I was like, if you guys can be respectful, we can work this out. And they're calling me a cop calling, see you next Tuesday, a pathetic bitch, all of this stuff. I was polite. I have all the texts. And so that's when I figured it out. And Megan was the only one that told us the truth. I still don't know the truth of everything from Trisha. So then the next time, after that all came out, Shannon Irish said that her husband was filing a report with her detachment saying that anyone that gave me her name, her phone number, and her address was committing a crime. That's not a crime. And that me recording them without their knowledge was against the law. And which I just had archived Hangouts. Everybody can do that.
Yeah, and Hangouts are like there's no expectation of privacy on a public Hangout, so it's like, or like I guess on a private hangout, I'm not really sure. But I
Right.
mean, it would be
No.
unenforceable and sort of, yeah.
Right. So, wow, JJ. Well, I think so. Okay, so then we did a hangout, and Megan and I started talking about it because I hadn't talked about it, because I don't want to trash people. And Trisha came in there. Danielle came in there first and said, "Oh, I heard you do the verbal threat," which never happened. Trisha came in there and said, "Felicia, do you want to know the truth about everyone JJ just talked about?" And I was like, "Trisha, you can come on here." She was like, "Keep laughing, JJ. I'm going to tell the cops, and I'm going to tell them about your husband's text messages." My husband never texts her. And then the next day, he's getting VoIP calls while he's at work, struggling to take care of me and us. And so, again, false threats have all of that. And they are going to go to file DCFS charges against me, saying I've endangered their children.
What?
My lawyer said that both of them endangered their children, and they better watch out. So I don't go for children, but my lawyer, on the other hand, can't stop her. So
Yeah, it was really weird how Danielle came in and was like, "Oh, do you want to know the truth about JJ?" I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" Like, okay, like you're here, tell me what. And
right.
it was just like
So
nothing, silence. I'm like, "Well, like what? You brought it up here, so shit. Tell me.
right,
Why not?"
right. And she wouldn't come on.
She wouldn't say anything.
Right. She left when you told her that it was against the law.
To
And
file a false police report. Yeah, shit. Yeah, that might be good to know.
Trisha, Danielle and OC Red hated each other, but now they're friends. They talk in Periscopes. Trisha has been, I just found out tonight, had Chrissy Blue and B Sue in there, and they gave Trisha all their information.
Mm-hmm.
And Trisha was accusing Chrissy of not being who she said she was. It's none of Trisha's business anyway. And
Yeah,
we
and
wanted to let people know
right.
to be careful.
Yeah, because people. I'm sorry to interrupt. You were like saying it perfectly. Like once, in JJ's Periscope, we saw that people were completely shocked to hear this kind of stuff, and that people were still disclosing private, personal information to these people and trusting them and believing that there was nothing underhanded going on at that, and just we're taking them at face value. We realized that like we had to do this. So yeah, that's why we're here, and that's why I haven't been reading you guys out or what you've been saying in the side chat, because like this is really like important. And like I just said, I'm gonna get to you. I'll scroll
Yeah,
up. I can do what?
did we get, I mean, go
I'm
ahead
just
and start reading, and then maybe we could answer questions one by one about things, because I'm sure I missed a lot.
yeah, no, I mean it's a hard enough story to tell, but yeah, like then it's like you also, I have a great side chat, who are very interesting and very smart. So like so yeah, like so that's sort of why I'm trying to hang back a little bit more than I usually do. So
Maybe we could start, let's see.
yeah, I'll scroll up. Doop.
Wow, JJ, I had no clue about any of this. Wow, just wow. Um,
Let's see.
whoa, why are these people so much time wasted? Do these people even know JJ personally? No, I've never met them. And I really didn't get to know Danielle. Trisha, I talked to for quite a while and gave her some personal information, trying to get some kind of common ground so we could work together to stop the bullying, and she became the bully. Vegas said you sign an agreement when the hangout is initiated. If it's being recorded on Google, the after stuff, it's illegal to record. Interesting with this children's shit. Um,
Oh, Ushi says, so why is Lori so quiet? Did something happen I did not see? Because I was not on for a while. We're not really sure. I mean, she claims it's because of renovations or like a pipe burst or something. And I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but also she's just spending all her time with her family, but I don't really buy that. I mean, we're not really sure what we don't know why. Jeff says when he enters, "Hey ladies, can't sleep and woke up to see you and you or woke up to and see you beautiful ladies. What more could a man ask for? Aw, you charmer, Jeff. I read the compliments. We deserve them. We need them." So okay, yeah, Vegas Vixen. So they were blaming that on Megan then. They were blaming everything on Megan. Yeah, everything that they were doing. Helen says, that is totally fucked up, JJ. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that this shit was going on. Exactly. No one did. I didn't know that this was going on. Or, like, yeah, what these people were doing to come sideways at JJ. Like, the extent that they went to just to, be slimy. It's gross. Jeff, you're such a charmer, right, Celeste? You're always welcome. Of course. Leather says, I'm not familiar with any of these people, and my mind is kind of blown by the depth of drama some would go to hurt others who they don't even know. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, JJ. It's pretty crazy. Like, that anyone would think that this is like something to do and then not only that, but carry it out. I don't know. Shit. Uh, yeah, Helen said, yes, Leather, it is a sad situation. It really is. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, and then you said hi to me, Jeff. So I'll say hi back. This is crazy, I tell you, says Parker. I know. It's like, this is really crazy. Like, this sounds crazy. So, like, it's kind of a hard story to tell because it's a little bit incredulous, but this has been playing out in front of all of our eyes, and we just haven't had, like, all the context for, the actions of these people.
Ooh, also,
Yeah.
when I did that group text saying that I was going to the police and everybody's name and address and phone number were going to be involved, that were involved in it, even if they didn't do anything, just so the police could talk to them. Tova Collins deleted her Twitter. Shannon Irish deleted her Twitter. She had 3 of them. J.R. Ewing's girl, Soup's girl 1993, which she took down the other day when I called it out, and the Freebird 83.
Oh,
And Trisha's now, like, she deleted her Twitter,
oh,
put it back
really?
up, deleted it. So there you go.
Yeah, Leather said something interesting. You can't use police info, equipment, etc. to look things up. You would have to get a permission from a sergeant to look up info on someone. See, like, this is good to know. Like, I didn't know that. So, yeah, good to know. Shit. Let's see. Blah, blah. That's the way it was made to look. Yeah, like it was all JJ. Yeah, I assume. How did these people have time to do this? I wish I knew, Holly. Shit. Yeah, right? Ushi asking the same question. That all sounds like work and wasting a lot of time. Well, a lot of these people have nothing but time. Yeah, I said it. That's what I wonder, Holly, says Leather. I can't figure out if these are teens or older, lonely people. I know. I know. Um, yeah, D says, I feel you, JJ. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm glad that you guys are like, apparently this has not been clarified well, so we're trying to figure out what exactly people need to know and like what's the most important stuff to put out. Anyway, Helen says, neither did I, JJ. So what? I feel like shit all the time. I didn't. What? I didn't what for one. Didn't want one for a long time either. I assume that's about chronic health issues and pain. So yeah, that makes sense. All JJ, you're a beautiful person. I know, right? Isn't she, Parker? I love her. Yes, and God Save the Queen, Levi said that. Death to usernames. Mind if I crash the party? No HO on the other side because she's still having Reno. Okay, done for 3 days. Okay, yeah. Everyone's welcome. We're not gonna boot you out. Just yeah, it's all good. What Dawn be helpful or want to know the drama? Jeff says. Or did I miss what Collie said? There are quite a few Dawns. I mean, it could be both, right? I mean, you know, a lot of like behavioral scientists and whatnot think that gossip was like super important, like for our survival, like out in the bush or whatever. So, like, in a way, like cooperation, teamwork is sort of embedded into our species in a way. Like, we work together, and that's how we survived. So sharing information, aka gossiping, kind of goes along with that. So, you know, when people get together to work things out and like figure things out, it's, I mean, you know, it's not always just idle gossip or idle chatter. I don't know. It could be both, is my point. Um, yeah, Cauliflower says, now I feel ridiculous for trusting her that time when Midnight Rocker said those things on Scope. Yeah, like, yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's not your fault, Dawn. Just know that, I guess. Uh, yeah, Cauliflower says, Jeff, I always thought Nico was so helpful. She seemed so sincere. Exactly. Holly says, I swear, I'm single, have no kids, and work every day, and I barely have time to watch a couple episodes of my favorite show, and that's with multitasking. Exactly. Side chat slut, again, hello, says, you're all beautiful people, and I love you all. We love you too. And you're beautiful too. Dawn, didn't you notice she always wanted to know what was going on, and when there was no drama, she wasn't there. I didn't. There was so much other stuff going on, right? But like, I'm glad you guys peeped it. Shit. Yeah, Collie says yes. Jeff eventually backed away from her. There you go. Celeste peeped that too. Helen peeped that. Great. Yeah, side chat is awesome, right? Okay. Then Artemis is offering me career advice, which yeah, get at me, Artemis. Let's do this. Jeff says, yeah, Helen, that one was clocked a long time ago. There you go. It was pointed out, Amy says, it was pointed out in the past, Nico only fished for info. She did that to Tanya. Annie blocked Nico months ago. Good on you, Annie. Let's see. I seem to make this mistake too often. Oh, Collie, these are weird people. I think everyone's feeling that. These are weird people. Like, yeah, everyone. Okay, Parker's getting a pizza. Enjoy. I know how it is to wear your heart on your sleeve and want to think everyone is trust. Yeah, right, Jeff? Like, yeah, we all do, like, because more often than not, like 90% of the time at least, that's the case. Like, it's okay to, you know, talk to people and tell them stuff about yourself. Most of the time, it's the very rare exception when you shouldn't. So yeah, people aren't expecting this kind of shit because it's nuts. Yeah, Ushi says, oh my god, all this drama. I would really leave the internet alone for a while if that would happen to me again. For real. Yeah, but you see, then they would come in and like, yeah, say, oh, it was all her. She left, you know, guilty conscience. Why did she leave? Like, you know, all that bullshit. Shawnee says, wow, this is really eye-opening because I was under the impression that you were a troll hurting people. Exactly. Yeah, right? That's why it's so important, like, to have this scope, even though it's kind of in the middle of the night. It's like, people don't know this, and they need to. They really need to, because they could potentially be, like, I don't know, they're swimming with the sharks, and they don't even know it. Like, it's important. Yeah, Deep Thoughts. Hey, Deep Thoughts. These fucking snakes slither around causing havoc, pitting people against each other. It's so sick. Yeah. Yeah.
You might have to kind of jump around. There's
Oh god, there's so much. Okay. Yes. Okay, you're all. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you guys are great. So, all right. We do have the supermodel, the Google woman, and the Christian virgin. Yeah, right. Okay. I don't try to get in anyone's business. Just want you to know. I know you're a good person. Yeah, she is a good person, Jeff. I agree. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my god. Amy says it was really odd that Trisha and Dee became friends with Nick. Now it's starting to add up, right? Right? Okay, dominate and mean. Okay, blah blah. They scare people, then use their weaknesses against them. They separate and devour evil. Exactly, Deep Thoughts. Celeste said that is so dirty to contact someone's husband. It's not fucked up. Yeah. Vegas Vixen, I've trained a lot of screenshot ninjas. I'm sure the ones on this drama will surface if you make a request. You never know who knew about this and screenshot. I mean, okay, how do I put a request in? Should I say any screenshot ninjas who want to get at me? Shit. Like, get at me. Drop me a line. I'm open. Yes, Becky, hello. Yes, you made it. again. You've been here before. We're just in the middle of the night. Okay, let's see. Getting there. Yeah, side chat. Slut says, "Wow, JJ, I had no clue about any of this." I'm just like, I want to impress upon people that people really have no idea about the stuff that's like been happening and is still happening. Yeah. Okay. See who. Whoa. Wow.
What? You cut out. Hello? Hey, can you guys hear us or hear me?
You're cutting out too on my end.
Okay.
Oh, it says my network connection is experiencing difficulties. I guess that's it. I'll, yeah, put this down to, yeah, maybe that'll help. Is that better?
I can hear you, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Um, yeah, like who are these people? So much time wasted. Do these people even know JJ personally? Death to Usernames asks. That's a question for you.
Personally, not in person, but I also have a bunch of people that I haven't met in person, like Shauna and Monroe, Mara, Tucci, people that I really care deeply for, and um, the one with Trisha, she knew a little bit more about me personally, and Nico was the one person that knew quite a bit and still knows quite a bit about me, the same I about her, that was supposed to be my friend before anyone else, and she actually was the worst out of all of them. Um, so,
Oh no.
at
Um,
least personally to me,
yeah, Leather says, what? Oh no, which Danielle? I hope not Miss D on Twitter. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that's her. Mm-hmm. And Helen says, JJ, the B Sue that won Tanya's Hangout prize.
It's that Bisu. I don't know. I haven't really talked to her very much, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So, wow. I didn't know about, holy shit. Oh,
yeah.
thank you, Maria. Sorry.
I don't know about OC Red, but I know that they were like, let's get to know each other better and tell each other everything about each other. And I guess Trisha had Chrissy and Bisu. Chrissy, I know, was in a private scope, I believe, and they like grilled her. Um, so saying that she wasn't who she said she was, and I haven't talked to Chrissy anymore, so I don't know the extent to that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Megan. Megan's here. What's up? Yeah, Maria says, I feel like everyone has lost their minds. Me too.
Oh, you missed a bunch between that.
I did? Oh, shit.
Here, I'll do it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I can do this. I can do this. Come on, people. We'll get through this. Okay. Mm, Artemis says, Confucius say, those who wear their heart on their sleeve usually have their balls in the picture.
Yeah, you missed
Oh my
more.
god. Um, oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna come down here and blah blah blah. This shit is crazy. I'm so not used to having to hide my identity from people I meet. It sucks that people have to be cautious and mistrusting to agree. Yeah, right, Leather. It's crazy. Um, okay, not emotional wreck tonight. Great, good. Glad to hear that. Okay, okay. Yeah, we truly need to support one another. We're only as strong as our weakest link. Yeah. Um,
Vegas said, I'm pretty sure after some people hear this story, they will be issuing apologies. These people pick reactors and tell them fucked up shit.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, got. Oh,
oh,
go for it.
yes, Vegas, they made JJ out to be the anarchist doing everything they were actually doing. Yeah, and they still do that. Trisha is saying how women need to support each other and not tear each other down, where she's done that in and out, left and right. And why can't it just stop while she's making shady digs and then deleting her periscopes? Some people are just busted and are quiet for that reason. Silence is very telling about guilt. Yeah, like they delete their Twitters. Um,
Yeah, D just said, sorry?
Leather said, actually can't even ask a sergeant. Really
Hmm.
what happens when a cop looks something up, the sergeant will find out and they get busted if it has nothing to do with an open case, that specific cop. Yes, exactly. That's what the RCMP, when I spoke with them, said.
They
Um,
said somebody's getting fired. Someone's
and the
getting fired.
Privacy Commission, because apparently in Canada it's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Um,
D just says that the D, the letter D. D from, D. It's just crazy because people are grilling each other and it's like, what gives you the right to intrude on someone like, or sorry, what gives you the right to intrude on someone like that? Those who aren't doing anything bad anyway. Yeah, it's been really weird. There's a lot of grilling happening and I'm not, yeah, quite used to people doing that. I don't know. It's weird. Go on.
oh, I was just telling Kim hi. Let's
Yeah,
see
okay.
what.
Let's see. Is there anything else that,
Yeah, did we? Oh, I wasn't trying to trivialize the internet. Real life friendships, JJ. Sometimes you can't get emotionally closer to people in this manner because you are guarded. Yes. Oh, I didn't think you were trivializing it. I was just, trying to clarify that personally or in person how I knew them. So
Yeah,
let's
I think it's a valid
name
question. Sorry.
before it gets so crazy for people.
Yeah, sorry about
Uh,
that. But,
Dee said it's just crazy because people are grilling each other, and it's like, what gives you the right to intrude on someone like that? Those who aren't doing anything bad anyway. There's a lot of projection that goes on. My father
yeah.
was in the military, and um,
I'm sorry, your father was a what? I'm like stepping over you. Sorry.
he was in the military,
Right.
and when I was speaking with Trisha, she was like, "Oh, he was probably a general, and you probably moved around a lot because of it." And no, that's not what happened. But she wouldn't listen to me, and she was like, "You just like to sit in the background, and you're upset that nobody notices you." And no, so she was projecting. It was all about her. She was talking about herself and projecting it onto me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because you've been pretty active and pretty much on the forefront of this. Like, I mean, like you've been a really like active like player in this, and it's really cool. So yeah, it doesn't really fit to me,
Amy
like for her
said,
to say that to you.
women need to be women. A lot of this drama is so high school. No grown woman should have this much free time on their hands to do this. I agree. And like I said, I've tried to address this privately, but they lie, they manipulate, they blame other people and never take responsibility for themselves. And that's why I've spoke about it publicly, and that's why I've gone to police. Because my arrest record was put out there. I was doxxed. It's illegal. There was defamation that occurred because they said that I was a child abuser. And Trisha and Danielle both knew that I didn't have children and never corrected anyone about that.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people have time for this because either they stay at home or, like me, I have a lot of health issues. So it gave me something to do, and I thought I was helping people.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, and thank you, Becky and Kim, who love us. Thank you. Appreciate that. We love you too. And yeah, I'm sorry if we're keeping you up, Kim, but thank you for. I'm glad you enjoy this. And thank you, Deep Thoughts. I'm so glad you enjoy it. Like you do such great work on your beat. Then like this is kind of our beat of underhanded people on YouTube. So I'm glad, yeah, coming from you and from your like considering your channel and everything, it's like that's really awesome. Thank you. So yeah, that irks me, D says. People thinking you have to prove something to them. Yeah, it's so weird. Like,
owe them something.
yeah. They want to know everything. And if you don't tell them, well then what are you hiding? Aw, thank you, Becky. ASMR. Yeah, I keep hearing that I should ASMR. I'm gonna have to look into it. Like, yeah, people keep saying it, and yeah, if you want it, okay, I'll have to figure out what exactly it is. But okay, I'll do it. Shit, consider it underway. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Kim. She says it's worth it to be sleep deprived because of the viewer's choice. Thank you. Yay. Oh, that means a lot.
I hope I don't know. I'm sure I
Yeah.
missed out. And there's so many other players in it, like Monroe and Megan, and obviously the people that won't step up. I'm sure they're watching. The ones that demand information or proof never get it from me. The ones that ask questions nicely, I give it all.
Amy says, Felicia, can you read us bedtime stories? Okay, I'll get on it. Is that what ASMR is? Because, okay, I'll get on it. Sure.
JJ, in your scope, you said someone told a lie because they were mad you were talking to Tanya. Was that OC the person who swears she never lies? Parker, I hope you saw my tweets on DM to you or on Twitter to you, but what occurred with that is Tanya and I were friendly, and then she heard a bunch of shit about me and told me to fuck off and made scopes about me and Nico. So I didn't do anything to her, and we've discussed that and worked it out. And I talked to OC, said I didn't talk to her, and I agreed with her about the secondhand smoke. And I would go in and out of her scopes, never said anything bad about her. And then we were talking about Trisha and Sean because she said that Trisha's oh no, it was a tweet, Parker, that Trisha had taken all of her stuff down, and I told her no, Trisha deleted her stuff because she thought she blocked OC, or OC was blocked. So then we were discussing about what Sean had said, and I said that he had children around when that happened. He should be careful, just like I was telling her that Danielle was calling her an addict, and people can take that out of context, and it can. I was just trying to be aware of what was going on and not malintentioned, and I shouldn't have mentioned the rest of that stuff, but and then I started talking. I put things aside with Tanya. She asked for my help, so I tried to give her my help, which I think is a noble thing or a human thing to do. And OC Red saw that I told her to call me in a Periscope. And so OC Red flipped out, did a Periscope saying that JJ told me Danielle's real name, Sean's real name. I didn't even know Sean's real name at the time, how many kids he had. I didn't know how many kids he had. 2 or 1, but I guess there's more. I don't know any about that stuff. So, and she said that I told everybody in a public Periscope, and that didn't happen. I said it in a DM. And so what she did was she did that because she was mad at me, and she hates Danielle. And then she came back later, and she was like, Trisha told me that you were calling me an addict. Nope, never said that because I didn't know that she was one. If she is one, I still don't know. None of my business. And then also telling her that I said she was Red Shoe. I didn't even know what the fuck Red Shoe was. I was never in live video. How would I know if OC was Red Shoe?
Yeah, you know,
And
that
all
was
this.
so I'm sorry. That was so anticlimactic. Like, oh,
Right.
it's OC Red. Okay. Well,
Well,
shit.
I don't know, so I can't say that it is. But um,
Well, I mean,
so she
that's what Nina referred to
people.
her as, so
Well,
I don't
so
know. I don't know.
I'm just I
Go on.
don't personally know.
Yeah, go on.
So
Gotcha.
then she came back, and I said, "Listen, I thought you were this person, that you were cool, whatever. I
Oh
won't
yeah,
bring the drama."
I'm
So
sorry. I'm sorry, JJ. Yeah, Becky, I think we're gonna be on for a while. I'm trying to I mean, I want JJ to get this out there. So yeah, I think you can wrangle up your ferrets. And okay, if you guys want me to read Go the Fuck to Sleep to you, I will get on it. Thank you. Okay, and oh, Annie just pointed out something really awesome. They knew by putting out that crap about JJ's rap bullshit that a lot of peeps would be pissed at the allegations that were falsified. They knew that we were a majority of mothers, grandmothers, aunts, etc. Exactly. It's really fucked up. And thank you, Leather, who says, I thought I was done with Hangouts, but this one is different. People here are intelligent, like-minded, and discuss drama, but not create drama. Thank you. That's awesome to hear. Thank you. And Cauliflower says, other than my own, Felicia's are the only ones I want to hear lately. Thank you. Like, I remember when you thought I was just a useless troll, but so yeah, that's really cool. Thank you, Don. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna be on for a while. Go for it. Sorry.
So she came back to me when I said, I don't know who Red Shoe is. I never said you were an addict. That was Danielle. So the people that are saying that I'm saying stuff are the ones that are actually saying it.
Oh, we'll have a good night, side chat slut. Sorry. She just said, let's cross our fingers that I wake up pregnant tomorrow. Shit. Get it, girl. Go on. I'm sorry. Good night.
Okay, so
I'm so sorry.
finish it. So
yes, go for it. I'm so sorry.
Then she was like, well, you can come back in. So I went back in the Periscope, and Nick and all these people were there, and I wasn't going to give them fuckers a show. Said I can't stay. I had other things to do, which I did.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
then she came back, and I have the tweet on my Twitter to you, Parker, and for everybody else, where she said her telling Dee what I told her was her talking out of her ass, and she just wanted information. So being friends with Dee didn't matter to her, that getting information from me and everybody else was more important to her. And I was like, yeah, well, I guess what you did was enough for Danielle to go after my daddy, my husband, and come to Oklahoma. Laugh, laugh, laugh. I said, well, I'm not laughing because I had been doxxed by that point. I said, but what else can I do? She said, yep, just laugh. And then I blocked her ass. And I haven't been in since. So because I talked to Tanya and she got mad when I was in the Periscope, she's like, oh, I see you're talking to Tanya. And I was like, yeah, when I said I wasn't, I wasn't. And when I said I was, I was.
Imagine that.
And then Parker said, JJ, I wasn't trying to pry or cause trouble, but when I heard that, it really put a color on her personality because there's been a lot of accusation of lying lately on her side. Yeah, I don't really pay attention a lot. Recently, it was more so because I was trying to get a hold of Nico. I was worried about her. Her mother was in the hospital, so I was calling her, and she wouldn't answer. She had accused me of not being a friend or being there for her. I've gotten off of Hangouts. I've gotten off of other personal calls. I've stayed home to talk to her for hours on end, and then I would see her in OC Red Scope. I don't care that you're in OC Red Scope, even though you're supposed to be my friend. Wouldn't it behoove you when she's talking shit about me to stand up for me? Because I've done that for you countless times. So it wasn't that she was in there, it was that she wasn't responding to me, and I was worried. But I got a text today saying that when she was accusing me of not being a friend to her, that she wasn't my friend and that she was only speaking with me to gather information.
Wow.
I hope that clarifies some stuff.
Jesus
JJ, are you
Christ.
talking about the Danny? Yes, Helen, that's who I'm talking about.
Yep. The girl we used to bullshit with in the side chat? Yes.
Yes, Helen. Why does it matter to them if you were talking to Tanya? I don't know. Just like if OC Red says, why does Nick say you can't talk to this person or this person, or I don't care who you talk to, just don't go back and forth. But then she can sit there. And another thing was, months ago, I was tagging Nico in Gemini quotes on Twitter, and Danielle or OC Red fucking grilled Nico about it. Nico told me, and I'm like, who the fuck cares? What does that matter about anything? And then she doesn't tell me about it. But
sorry, yeah.
But according to OC Red, you can talk to whoever you want to. But she's the one putting the axe ban hammer on that shit.
Yeah, Helen just said, oh fuck, see, she wanted my number and my info.
Who OC Red did?
I think she means Danielle.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't Danielle would per se give your information out, to be honest with you. That was Trisha and
Oh.
on my end, I think.
I just think it's weird how she like wanted her number and her info. And Celeste says, "Yeah, why can't you or anyone talk to who they want? That's a bit possessive." Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
and I mean, my thing was with Nico, these Danielle was saying, I'm gonna fuck your husband. He's fat. He doesn't want to fuck you. I'm gonna get him all. I mean, dirty shit. Talking about my father threatening to come to Oklahoma, and I'm not supposed to be bothered that my quote unquote friend outside of this is talking to these people. I said it bothered me. I didn't say she could do it. She couldn't do it. But I did something that Nico didn't do. I brought it up to Nico directly. Nico would not tell me any of the things she had problems with, but she would go back and bitch to every one of them and tell them my business. But I still haven't told Nico's business. I still haven't told Danielle's business. I still haven't told Trisha's business. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I think it's important to like put that out there because these people have said all kinds of bullshit. Like, yeah, you've kept like the confidence of like people who have, I mean, yeah, like hung you out to dry, and I think that's pretty amazing. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
So username says I don't want no babies for myself, but side chat slut seems to want, so I'm just trying to help a gal out. Celeste says, oh yeah, dark one, but that happens a lot. My son is 10, he wouldn't be happy. Oh, my baby is 18. That would be insane if I had one now. Um, let's see. Tallulah asked, Miss Irish Rule, is that Irish? Yes. And
Mm-hmm.
then Shannon Irish is a separate person. I disagree, Felicia. Two wrongs do not make one right.
I mean, I agree with that. I'm like, what? Yeah, I mean, like, I think it speaks to JJ's character that she hasn't stooped to their level. That was my meaning, if that
Leather
makes
said,
sense.
acting like a normal person does when friendships end. Telling ex-friends info is childish or being an adult about this. Well,
See, you said it. There you go. Right on.
I'm completely innocent with that, but I think, when you start calling my husband and talking about my father, privately I might talk about it, but I'm not going to put it out there publicly like it was done to me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you've been maligned in so many ways. And, like, they've been saying, like, oh, you dox people and all this other bullshit. That it's like, yeah, I just think it's important to highlight that JJ is doing the right thing. Like, no one's perfect. God, like, I mean, yeah, like, nobody's perfect. But, like, yeah, JJ's doing the right thing. So yeah, I'm talking in circles now, but I think you guys get my meaning.
Vegas said, paranoia is caused by fucked up lies being told behind the scenes. I just ignore the ridiculous stuff because it's asses playing games with reactors. The ones that don't play are the subject. Um, and that's another thing that Felicia and I were talking about, the secrecy and saying, go to that person, be an adult, be a woman. Well, you go to that person, they lie and they point and they blame, and then they say, don't tell anyone. So then that's where all of this happens. It happens with the viewer's voice, it happens with the after show, it
Mhm.
happens with the people that support those people, then they're thrown away.
Mara's
And
here. Mara, oh my
hey,
god, thank you for being here. Oh my god, Mara. Sorry. But yes, go on.
yeah, I just think that, let's see, the ones that go behind others' backs aren't worthy of my time, right?
Hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, but the hard thing is figuring out who's actually doing that. Because they
Right.
blame people who aren't doing it, like JJ. So, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so glad you came, Mara. uh,
She said, JJ, a long time ago, I had kind of the same online drama, but from this time, I still have two amazing friends left. we met, they came to Austria and I left. I was in the US, so you never know what will happen. Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm planning to go to Virginia in December and have everyone,
That's cool.
a few of them meet
Awesome. Is
me. Yeah.
that the airport hangout or
No. No.
we'll get that together. The Fuck You song woke me up. Lily Allen?
Oh, is Nick singing?
Is he still singing that song?
What do they gain from doing all of this? I don't know. It's like trying to reason with unreasonable people, and you don't know what they gain because it's not something you gain.
They get to feel special, like they have some kind of secret information that they're important, and they also get to feel a sense of control. Like they're controlling other people and they're not in control. And like people who gravitate towards this kind of behavior are very often dysfunctional people who feel out of control in their own lives. If that gives any clarity from what I understand. I'm not like a doctor or anything, but just from what I understand, that's the, yeah.
People that don't have control do anything they can do to have control.
Yeah.
Does
Even
that
if,
make sense?
yeah, like again, it's just like everything is out of control in their lives. They, are usually impulsive and just feel like they're at the mercy of everything and everyone in life and just can't affect any sort of meaningful change. So they have
Ooh,
to, yeah, go on.
Deep said something good.
Oh, discerning.
Discerning.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, you go.
Discerning who your enemies are is simple. Discerning who your friends are is nearly impossible. Yeah, I've learned that. Artemis said Nick has been live for a few hours with a black screen.
He either
He either
got
got
kidnapped.
kidnapped or dropped.
Uh,
Oh,
I mean, yeah, it's like
well,
there's a 50-50 odds on that one. Could be either one. Shit. Yeah.
she said, by the way, Mara, looks like we are in the same age, and you are also very beautiful. Saw your Twitter pics. Isn't Mara gorgeous?
I
Ah,
know, right? I don't know. I'm a like super fan of Mara. Like she's just so amazing and she deals with so much crap so well and like just so graceful. I don't know. I'm a Mara super fan.
Becky said, well, Bobo loves human food. Jim Tom is a cokehead and he loves soda. They mainly only eat their food made for ferrets. That's funny. Levi said, it's Mara. My wounds have only just healed. She's, man, she's the wrong one to pick.
I know, right? She's such a badass. Like I know, Mara's great. And I'm gonna stop
Hey,
nerding out.
Ashley. Oh, I didn't know Ashley was here.
Oh hey, yeah.
It's hard.
What is Nick chatting about? This now? Anything good? Probably. Well, I thought it's silent, but a black screen. So he might be passed out somewhere.
Maybe he's just sleeping.
This is weird. Like, he does weird stuff. I don't, like, yeah. Not to sound like an.
Not to be. Oh, God.
No,
You
go
go.
for it. JJ,
Uh,
you. It's all you.
Not to sound like an old granny, but none of us should believe anything you hear on YouTube or Twitter without proof. There's been a lot of mob mentality. That's true. And um, like there's quite a few people that can verify. I have screenshots on my Twitter. I said that my DMs are open if the people that did these things want to take responsibility, apologize, tell the truth about everything, and move on. I also have my DMs open if there's any questions without me bashing people. And like I said, I have screenshots. There's several people to corroborate the story, and you know, soon police, hopefully. So
Mara, I loved your troll chart.
yeah,
That was amazing. Like, everyone go watch that. It's on Mara's Periscope. And it's amazing. Your pen leaked all over it. Well, same with these people, so it works. I'm not sure what that means, but I feel like it's appropriate.
Tara
Jeth
said,
says, oh,
oh,
sorry. I must be boring as hell. No one starts drama with me. Then again, I just kick them in the shins and tell them to kick rocks if they did. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't have this kind of crazy ass drama in my life. Like, I don't understand how this happens. So that's, yeah, why we're all here, right? I don't know. But yeah,
oh,
Mara, or yeah,
she said the mob mentality is very dangerous. Another part
yeah.
of that was that I also told people, look, this is my experience, but you all have to experience people for yourselves. It's just like when people were told to be scared of Mara, I didn't allow that to happen. I um talk to her. We didn't even, and I didn't have to ask her to show me anything. It's not like that. Like, Mara's wonderful. OC Red's saying that Tara's this horrible person. She's a coward. Tara is the most wonderful person I've ever met. She's never questioned me. She's always been kind, supportive, loving, caring, and they're missing out on Tara. Tara had two Twitters because the first one she did a Periscope to beg Nick to stop and let's love each other, and he ripped her to shreds. And so she deleted everything, and then she had to make two. So that's all
Mhm.
there is. Tara's not a troll. Tara's not doing anything wrong. Tara never does anything to anybody but be supportive and kind. Sorry.
No, that's
Okay.
great. Exactly. This is kind of stuff we have to address. Like, good. Um, but yeah, there's I think Parker was saying, and Deep Thoughts, I believe, was saying that Nick is trying to feud with Amber Walter. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I noticed. He made like 3 videos with her name in the title in like a day. Like,
The word around town is none of these people give him a shout out because negative attention is still attention.
what? Wait, what? Oh, they
They're
don't
not,
want to give him attention. I gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It took me a minute, but yes.
Ashley said, if I were Nick, I wouldn't provoke that thing they call Amber Walter. That lady is over the top insane. You couldn't pay me.
Poor Nick.
Ah,
Poor Nick, he's just dying to get a shout out from Amber. He was so mad she didn't mention his name. I know. Like, oh, but he said he could get a shout out if he wanted one? Why do you say this stuff, Nick? Why would you, like, oh, I could get it. Like, what the fuck? Kind of, like, that is so, like, oh, you are hurt. Your ego is hurt because, I don't know, she's not engaging you. Like, you're being creepy again. Well, you're always being creepy, but like you're being creepy towards someone new now. Like, that's creepy. Stop picking on women on the internet. You fucking creep. Sorry. Like, I'm not defending Amber by any means. I'm just like, this is a pattern of behavior for Nick.
Mara
Mm-hmm.
said he does because he needs to be relevant, but they don't want to deal with him. It's like jumping in acid for fun.
Yeah. Who, like, he's a mess. He's just a mess. He's so far under the radar. He's going for Amber and Kimberly. Not Kim again. Not Kim. Like Kim Noel Castillo. Tell me it's not true. Not that one. Not that Kim. I mean, like, cause no. I seriously wonder if he really ever talked with Trisha Paytas. I know, Holly. Like, I'm wondering if this was a friendship in his head. The supermodel is so hurt because she does not give him what he wants. Yeah, Ushi. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you guys could, if you feel like it, remember to thumbs up the video.
Yes. Yes, thank you. See, Mara's so on it. Like, shit. I want to be like Mara when I grow up. Okay. Yes, if you are so inclined, or sorry.
I keep interrupting you.
No, it's cool. Go ahead.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Yeah, and again, just because I have to keep saying it, right? Um, yeah, if you enjoy this or you think that this has value and you think other people should be able to find it, I would appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. Uh, yeah, because it affects the SEO and the ranking of it and makes it easier to find. So thank you. Okay. What was uh They don't want to shout him out because of his reputation. Yeah, his fucking terrible attitude. Ugh. I find it creepy that 4 people are just watching Nick's black screen. I bet it's does it say who it is? Because I could probably guess who it is. Probably the people we've mentioned here tonight, because they seem to orbit around Nick and like really, really, really go hard for Nick. I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, yeah, Mara, you mentioned the mob mentality. So I'm scrolling up a bit. Okay, I'll come back here. Yeah, Mara is very dangerous, Ushi. Very dangerous. Oh, he said he lost his friendship with Nina because he went to LA to spend Trish's birthday with her. I guess anything is possible with these people. I have no idea. Oh, you're a Kimmer? What of it? Nothing. I think it's fucked up if he's trying to pick on Kim again. He won't come back from that shit. Like, that's fucked up. So I hope he isn't, because, yeah, no. Sorry. Thanks for blah, blah. Oh, yes. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate that. Amber talked about his video, but didn't mention his name. He was mad, but acted like he didn't care, but spent 3 scopes on it. See? Yeah, okay. Yeah, but you don't care, right? You know. Sorry. He never goes anywhere, and there were no pictures. Uh-huh. He's traveling all the time. Exactly. All the time. He has fucking, I think he had like, he used to have LA on his like home, like where he lives on like his profiles and stuff. Now it's New York, and it's not. This is so weird. I don't know. Yeah, Mara's a gangsta though. Glad I'm on her good side, right, Leather? Like, Mara got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Like, straight gangsta. OG. Oh, is the Trisha I keep hearing about Paytas or another Trisha? Another Trisha that we've been talking about. I just mentioned Trisha Paytas, but the other Trisha, the Trisha we've been talking about earlier and in this, who is an active part of this situation, is Trisha Brodus. Like she's been around. She's been kind of like floating around. Like if you see her profile, if she puts it back up, you'll probably know who she is. Yeah, I never knew I was in a cult video. That was money, right? She was so like right dead on. Like me and Kim, we both peeped that shit. There were no pics or let's see. Oh, that's why I do not leave my house anymore. Mara could come over to get me. Maybe that's what Nick's doing. Maybe that he's afraid that Mara is going to pull a drive-by or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why he doesn't leave the house. There were no pics or any videos, and she vlogs and takes pics constantly. And you know he'd be right there in them. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you've never seen them together, right? I mean, Nick and Trisha Paytas. Like, you never see... Yeah, no. I don't think she's even mentioned him. Supposedly there's a video of Trisha and him at Target. Does that a friendship make? Does Target even let people, like, record?
Yes. I do.
Okay, all right.
To it.
Oh. Okay. All right. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, because Mara mentioned the like mob mentality and whatnot. And yeah, apparently, like, it's come to my attention that people have sort of been saying that I'm turning into everything I hate and I'm becoming just like Nick. And I guess if people think that, they're entitled to that opinion. And I guess they can say that, but I feel like anyone who's paying attention can pretty much tell that that's a little bit ridiculous. Like, just because you have a channel doesn't mean you turn into an asshole. So I hope not. I mean, I've made mistakes in the past. I've gone off, like, you know, on things that just were kind of, you know, half-cocked or cockeyed. I understand that, but like, this is a learning process. I'm not a professional at this. I never set out to like create. Well, I don't know who says that to Lula, but apparently I keep hearing, oh, people are saying that you blah blah blah, and I don't see it, but if they think that, okay. I mean, isn't that not much I can do about that? But oh, Celeste just said, I don't know. If he would have met Trisha Paytas, he'd have scoped it, vlogged it, Snapchat, and took 1,000 pictures. Uh-huh.
He did do the trip to Target.
Oh, okay. And okay. All right. Gotcha. Right. Wait, did I miss something Artemis said that was funny? She says a lot of funny stuff. Wait, where? Oh, damn. Where did it go? Well, I'm sure it was funny. I don't know. Wait, what? I was trying to roll. What? Okay. Like something to do with a hamster and a roll of duct tape? Or like, what? I don't know, but that sounds funny. Sorry. I don't know what that was a reference to. Anyway. Oh, yes, Felicia, yes, you are so bad now at laughing my ass off. Thank you, Oosh. I know, right? I'm the worst. The worst. Oh, thank you, Holly. Holly says, no, no, you pay attention to your viewers. Thank you. Aw. But, like, yeah, I mean, oh, don't feed the swine? Yeah, no, I mean, I just want to address that. I mean, like, again, like, if people think that, okay, but like, yeah, I never set out to have a YouTube channel. Like, I'm not like, I do not have the same motivations as Nick. I just kind of fell into this, and it's a learning process, and like, sometimes I say stuff and it's like cringeworthy later, and I'm sorry for that, and like, it's a learning process. What can I say? I, you know, sorry, but I'm trying, and hopefully this will like become a bit more consistent as I learn how to make it consistent. So thank you. So I don't know. I just wanted to address that because it seems to keep popping up, and like, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say about it. So thank you. Oh yeah, the Dick and Balls t-shirt. I know. What? Oh my god, no, I know what you're talking about. Yes, that was the thing where wasn't he trying to sell those things? I mean, who want to wear a dick t-shirt? Exactly, Ushi. Nobody. Oh, Ashley says me and Artemis are the only viewers on Nick's scope. You should like say a bunch of shady stuff because he'll probably like watch it back, and I have all these like ways that like this stuff really bothers him, and it's so silly and it's funny to me. Like, I don't mean to like, pick on the guy or whatever, but it's so like any little thing is like, yeah, any little thing is really pisses him off. It's so weird. Sorry. JJ, you still are there?
Yes, I was getting a drink of tea.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab some water too. I'm a bit tongue tied. Tallulah says, that's why we are all sitting here at the butt crack of night, Felicia, because we all think you are the worst. Right? Like, obviously, this is all just, you're all just gassing up my head, and like, these are just hate watches, right? It's not like you've been giving like, good like commentary and contributing to real discussion. No. Oy. But yeah, no, I am remembering now that he was wearing that t-shirt and there was something to do with Trisha Paytas, and I'm not exactly sure because I don't really check for her like that. So I don't know. I just figured it was some weird thing about whatever. Like, I don't know, shit. Something that I don't understand. So yeah, what was it? It was like a cartoon dick on the shirt and said, I'll suck your dick and balls. What the fuck? I think his balls are glowing in the dark. Artemis, you're too damn much. He makes like $2 on every shirt he sells. Ah! Oop. Yes, troll wear. Everyone should buy Mara's troll wear line. That's amazing. Let's see. balls picture t-shirt. Yeah, I know. Mara's like, you know, we coin a like joke and she has it. She's like that. Like, I don't know if you can hear that. That's a snap. But yeah, it's awesome. Oh, deep thoughts. Mine are better. They are better. Those t-shirts are better. Oh, you love us. Thank you, deep thoughts. We love you too. Or it's a UFO, Artemis. Did anyone else hear JJ's dog Sugar singing tonight on Periscope? Singing to Sugar, Sugar. I know. Like, what was it? The songs of Sugar's people? Exactly.
I said
That's
this
it.
singing the song of her people.
Oh yeah, Felicia, your first hangout was not good, but you learned a lot, and you can be proud of yourself. Thank you, Ushi. Like, yeah, I had no idea what to expect, or like I just said, like you know, this was not like a planned thing. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do this because I guess no one else is gonna do it, and I just feel like it's something that needs to be done. So yeah, I'm like, I didn't even want to bother to have to like learn how to actually have a like, I'm not really, I was not really thinking about YouTube in that way. So yeah, I'm sorry if it sucked for a while. Hopefully it's better, at least a bit, and it'll get way better in the future. So yeah, it's a learning process. What are you gonna do, right? But thank you, Ushi. I appreciate that. Like, yeah, that feels good. Thank you. Yeah, Mara on the grind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually says some Browning girl came into the scope all confused saying, hello, ha. I want to mess with her. Go for it.
Ashley said that she said we were meditating.
Who? What? Oh,
The brown.
I just saw. Oh my, yes. I love shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's just funny to me. Maybe I'm weird. Um, Celeste UVD has a spreadshirt store. So sad. You do all the work and you get $2. Yeah, it's for lazy motherfuckers. Oh, Ushi says, by the way, Felicia, thanks for the nice hangouts. Also called Breakfast TV for me. I'm glad you enjoy it, Ushi. I'm glad it's getting better. Like, yeah, I'm trying. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I know you asked this to JJ before. Thank you for mentioning it again to Lula. So JJ, any thoughts going forward? I knew I forgot. Yeah, something. So thank you.
Be a little more careful with the information you give out. You know, maybe listen to your instincts the first time around. Don't let people talk you out of them. Or maybe your second instinct, go with that after you give somebody a chance. You know, I have some responsibility in this. I could have been a little less hostile on Twitter to Nick.
I don't.
You know, I think maybe take it as a lesson learned and keep going. And I think I made a lot of good friends out of this.
I hope I'm one of them.
So it's not all bad. I hope that, I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned this to Mara the other day. Like, I feel kind of like weird following all this sometimes, but then like I've met the funniest fucking people through this. Like, you guys are fucking hilarious, and like you guys are all following it too, so it makes me feel a little bit better about it. So yeah, yeah, I'm not sure this is the weirdest niche, but these are awesome people. So it's pretty cool. Oh no, who is it?
Give people nothing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Vegas says, you make a merch deal with Nick yet? I want the toe ball shirt, or toe ball shirt balls in the picture. The balls stay in the picture, Vegas. balls stay in the picture. Oh yeah, this supermodel looks like he was eating this Ambien 24/7. He talks about Ambien a lot. It's a little bit worrisome. I don't know. Mara wants to kill me. Please help. Right? She's coming for you. She's not fucking around. Okay, I'm confused. Is Vegas a friend of Nick? Yes. Yes, deep thoughts. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. I talk shit about Nick, but she's here, so okay. I have no idea. And sorry for talking shit with others. Side chat.
Maybe that's a question for Nick in Vegas.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's no one's business. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. People are curious. I don't know. Oh, yes, JJ did that. Oh, look up what you do on the internet. Yeah. Vegas is a friend of everyone. Yeah, I think she's pretty, like, yeah, sort of, she can go to either faction or group or whatever.
Ushi
What?
said, wait, isn't Vegas also dangerous? That's what people would like me to believe, but to be honest with you, for Kat,
sorry.
For on my experience, for Kat, Rory, Mara, and anybody else that I was told, Felicia, I was told to look out. They're dangerous. They do these things, and the people that were telling me that, they actually were the ones who were dangerous. Vegas has been nothing but nice, kind, and helpful to me. Kat, the same. Mara, Felicia, Tucci, all of them, you know, again, even with the stuff I said about Trisha and Danielle, like, you guys have to take things for what it's worth and have your own experience. But I would just be cautious of everyone. And like I said, those people were good to me. So, and like, for instance, I've made mistakes. I apologized, I changed them, and I moved forward. And, you know, I just, for example, maybe some of the things that Kat has said under other people's videos, she apologized, she tried to make it right, and she's moved forward. And I don't think that why anyone should be constantly berated for things by other people that they have no understanding or business about. That's Vegas said, no, I'm friends with a lot of people. Doesn't mean they all have to get along. I think all of my friends are victims of reacting to trolls in some way. We all aren't perfect, but I think after talking, people will eventually get along.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I obviously haven't had the same experience JJ has had, but I feel like I think it's important, like, especially like for women, to not feel like you owe other people more than you're comfortable with giving. Like, you deserve to have your boundaries respected, your personal boundaries. If you do not want to disclose something and someone is trying to pressure you into it, or, you know, someone wants you to do something that you're not comfortable with, listen to your instincts. Listen to yourself. Like, don't let people guilt you into doing something that you aren't cool with. I think that, like, if, you know, if women weren't taught to be nice all the goddamn time, and, you know, we're taught that it's okay to, like, say no. It's okay to not just go along to get along. It's okay. That, like, a lot of people could save themselves a lot of misery. Because that's a societal thing. It's like, it's present, like, in an overarching pattern for women. And, like, I think that, yeah, when you really are conscious of that and, like, that phenomena, and you get used to, like, saying no and being like, no, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not responsible for, like, coddling you. I'm not gonna do this and that. You know, I don't have to serve everyone. I don't have to make everybody happy. Like, if you get to the point where you sort of synthesize that in your mind and apply it in your life, I think that you will be much more like prepared. Everyone, and like not just whoever, but like everyone will just be much more prepared to deal with these kinds of situations. Just saying. Just an idea.
Well, I think that, you know, there's like something to be said, like with the whole like apologist and sorries and owing things, and I think there's something to be said, maybe, for example, Nick. He, from what I've seen, is kind of pulled away some, like he hasn't been doing the hangouts anymore. He hasn't been per se picking on people. Maybe he has now Amber in them, but maybe from I don't know exactly for that either. But maybe for like our community that we've created here, he's kind of doing what he said he was going to do, which was quote unquote stay away from the drama. He's been positive somewhat from what I've seen, but that doesn't negate what happened, and it doesn't negate him from responsibility or needing to take responsibility. I don't know if that helps.
Well, I pretty much busted Nick in Tanya's Periscope earlier today. He came in with like a fucked up pic of Nina and like was saying all kinds of bullshit about Tanya. And like, look, I know that I like talk a lot of shit about Tanya, but I don't think that she deserves to be harassed, to be shamed, to be humiliated publicly. Like, I know I make fun of her, but there are lines that I don't cross. And I don't think the same can be said of Nick. And yeah, so he came in, he starts talking shit, and like, I was on Periscope watching it, and Tanya was like, hey Felicia, do you know who that is? Like, have you seen them before? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, okay, because I don't know like who that could be. And I'm like, well, I don't know, it sounds like Nick. Like the things he's saying, like that's shit that Nick would say. And she was like, I don't know. And then he like called me the name of that girl that he thought I was, and like no one remembered the name. Like the fact that, and like I said, like, oh look, that was the name of that girl that they thought I was. So that means that I must have struck a nerve, and it's Nick. And then that account replies with like, oh, shut up, you dumb bitch. And it's like, well, see, now you're angry. So I know that probably you're Nick. So he has, oh, yeah, you saw that, Tallulah? That was what I was just, I hope so. But yeah, sorry.
Right, but I mean,
I totally got distracted.
Is that really like fair to, you know, if there's not an admittance or they don't outright like type under the wrong troll name or it's not caught that way, is it fair to say it's Nick? Just like Sabrina, she said that she wasn't Grayskull or an alien, that they were referring to eyes, and she was never in live video.
I mean, okay, but like, I don't know, this is commentary, it's just ideas. Like,
No, I know.
I could be totally wrong, but I think, and I just felt like
dangerous for this group. You know what I mean? Like for the people that listen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a lot, you know, because we always say, "Where's your proof, Lori? Where's your proof, Nick?" I was accused of being a spy, a hacker, and Chelsea, and Ginger. And even though Chelsea and I were on the hangout at the same time,
yeah, well,
so
I see
think
what
it's
you
like
mean.
helpful to have, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like we assert to ourselves, but I think publicly it helps to have a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no, well, I don't know. Like, I think so much of it is the tone in which something is said. Like, I mean, the thing with like Nick, Lori, Christian, all of them, like, they were always accusing people. You know, they didn't posit something, they didn't think something, they didn't suspect something, they accused. Everything they ever said about someone else was an accusation that was completely baseless. Like,
Right.
I don't feel like I just accused
No, I don't think you
Nick.
accused. I'm just saying
I'm saying
some
I
people that
think.
listen, right, but some people that listen back don't listen to tone, inflection, or pausing. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, yeah, it's good to be mindful of. I just think at the same time, like, I'm at the same, I'm not like responsible for other people. Like, I can't control other people. These are ideas. Like, I mean, they're, fucking theories. This is, I mean, okay, then maybe we just shouldn't say anything and fuck it and just stop the hangouts. I mean, I don't know what to, you know?
No, I wasn't saying that.
No,
I
no,
was
I'm
just
just saying, I'm not saying you were. I'm saying, like, taking that to sort of its logical conclusion, it would be like, well, then I guess I'm just wasting people's time or whatever. I don't, it's just like, these are all ideas. I'm not saying anything specifically 100%, like, without a doubt, except for what there are receipts for. Like, except for the things that I can confirm, it's just a bunch of ideas. And I think that there's room for that on YouTube and for this group.
no, I agree.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, because I totally get what you mean, and I try to be mindful of that, and I just suspect that this was Nick, and it wouldn't surprise me if he was spending time online, because we know that he's done that before, like, harassing people, and it's fucked up. So, like, I'm just saying, like, that does fit a pattern of his, and I wouldn't be surprised if he actually is online. He's just like doing shitty stuff like that. Oh, Felicia, how many people you were? Do you even know who you really are? Nope. Mid. I'm mid. They said that for months. They were so sure. And I was Mara. I don't think I was actually JJ. They never said that. I was Mina. I was Nina. I was, oh jeez. Who? Everyone. Everyone. I'm everyone and no one. Oh, sorry. I think everyone should start new. She's stated several times. Who? Oh, Lori isn't in control of what other people choose to do. Okay. Um, sorry, how did we get on Lori? Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh, Mid was being nice to Nina in her scope. Could he be? But he could be Nick? I don't see how that follows.
I
I don't
think
know.
we're saying there were things that were cluing you into as who it could be,
Yeah.
just like the comments under your other YouTube videos. And I was clarifying to the public that it can be speculative, but we're not accusing.
Well
And
said.
like you were saying, we're having a conversation, just kind of like an FYI.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I just like, yeah, because I don't want, yeah, 'cause a big part of this is that I don't want to like incite hatred or violence towards anyone. Like, it's, we're just talking and trying to figure stuff out. And yeah, they were never about that. They were always, waging a war against someone. And I would never want this to be that.
Oh,
Ugh.
good night, Celeste.
Oh, good night. Thank you for being here, Celeste. Thanks for staying up with us and sleep well.
Vegas said, Nick was not the mastermind and never intended to just go out and harass. It was reacting, believing the wrong person. We all did it at one point. Yes, I agree that we all have done that, but however, um, I have admitted my wrongs, tried to change them and move on. I don't see where Nick has done that in any situation and not
Yeah.
genuinely, to be honest with you. So,
Okay, I see. Yeah, death to usernames is, yeah, Lori shushes people if they try to start restirring the pot or mention old situations and people. Well, yeah, but then she comes out with these accusations against people from out of nowhere. Like, if she actually changed her behavior and the kind of stuff that she says, I would probably agree. But
Kitty
she's still what? Yeah.
said, I think it's extreme and dramatic. Well, Mara said, Kitty, no, we are just using metaphors. Truth Be says, I will never believe Nick is not shady as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I
If you
agree.
would not, not many have in public. Yeah, no, not many people have come forward in public. You do things in public, you need to fix things publicly. And I'm not sure what I did to Nick to deserve any of that.
Yeah.
So I bantered with him on Twitter. He drags people by the minute and not in a funny way. And so I deserve to be doxxed, be called a child abuser,
Mm-hmm.
um, to have my pictures put out without my permission. My cousin's picture was put out. Um, yeah, so, and I've never done any of that. Sorry,
Yeah.
Felicia.
No, that's a good point. Like, exactly.
And then people are saying, like, Lori is just this nice woman, and that's not,
Uh,
I don't like to speak about that, but for reference, Trisha thought everybody is this nice, wonderful woman that just wants to have friends and get to know each other, but now you guys know differently. So is that possible? But that could be the same thing with Lori or anybody else.
Truth Be just said something awesome. They're too much behind the scenes, or too much behind the scenes, and then all of a sudden the mob mentality starts. I believe no one without proof. Yeah,
And then they
yeah,
delete, scope, delete, hang out, delete, and then people have no idea that weren't there what happened.
yep.
And then if you speak up as to what happened, you become a target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ushi, I see what you're saying. Mastermind means master with a mind. So does this fit the supermodel? Just asking. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think that Nick does, like, he sort of is very much directing things. I mean, I remember when he was talking about, like, potentially trying to shut down Tanya's channel or something, and he said something like, well, I can get a strike on her channel because, I have an account, and then, also I'm friends with Catnip, so I can get one with her account. Like, I mean, like, it was just like
Against terms of service.
what?
It's against terms of service to have other people shut other people's channels down.
Yeah, I know. But, like, to him, it he didn't even give it a second thought. Like, he just assumed that if he told Catnip to flag Tanya's channel, like, it was like a foregone conclusion to him. And then he said, "Oh, and this was one of the times that he was friends with Lori." He said, "Oh yeah, and then Lori will do it." Like, it didn't even occur to him that they might have a say in what they do or do not do. So
Can I
yeah, go for it.
go? Holly said, JJ, do you mind if I ask why he called you a child abuser? I didn't hear about this. Okay, so he was told by someone, I don't know who, that I had 2 children. I don't have children, I have 2 dogs. Um, and he was reading the court report, and I sued somebody. Um, I got a traffic ticket, and the expunged one was a DUI when I was 19. And he was reading that you pay fines, so it's like a revolving fund, the law library fund, and then there was probably one for like victims impact panel, and then maybe something to do with children that you pay, that your fines go out, whether you sue someone or it's a court fee for your misdeeds. And he was reading it, and he even read it out correctly, but still decided to twist it into child abuse.
Yeah,
That's not.
yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but the child abuse on the paper was referring to a charity that uh, JJ JJ's fine or fee was going to.
Yeah,
Right?
it wasn't a charity, but it
Or not?
they just have funds. Like, you pay court clerk fees. It's how they pay the county. So if there's some kind of service for victims impact or child abuse, like child
Mhm.
welfare, it's how the state
How it's
pays.
Allocated. Right.
Yeah, and he knew it. He read it correctly, but still titled the hangout, "Raise your hand if you've ever been arrested for child abuse."
Yeah. Like it was nothing to do with the charges. It was where her funds were, the funds that she paid were allocated to in the community.
And he, again, read
He
it correctly,
twisted that.
twisted it on purpose. And then he said, "Oh, Jenna Lynn sounds like somebody who had a child before they were 15.
He's so disgusting.
Said that I was a flamingo, said that I looked like a hedgehog with a tuna can neck. Why does she only put eyeliner in her waterline?
How the
What's wrong
fuck
with
did
her
he come
one
up?
tooth?"
How the fuck does he come up with this shit? What the
Those are,
fuck does that mean?
those are the things important to him.
Yeah. Like
So,
what? That is so
I mean,
lame. What?
that part was funny. I thought it was fun. Like, was he gonna hurt me? Uh, Ouch. Sorry, sir. May I have another? Like,
Like even as shade, it's so fucking lame. It's
yeah.
not funny. That's stupid. What the fuck does that mean? If you have to explain a joke, it's not a good joke.
And
Oh,
Lori
good
has
night, Leather. Thanks for. Sorry, just want to say good night, Leather. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us.
Lori has apologized for being a part of that hangout. So, just to
Oh,
clarify.
Deep Thought says, not sure why people do not see how abusive and manipulative Nick is, and therefore concerned also about Vegas. I think that it's just the halo effect. People are starstruck by a particular status that he used to have. And they think he's cute or whatever. I don't see it myself, but they think it's like they see something that looks good to them and they assume that it is good. It's called the halo effect. So, yeah, Google it, man. Cuz but it'll fuck people up. You'll fuck yourself over. Sorry, go on. Don't play yourself. Never play yourself. Go on.
Death said, "I'll play devil's advocate. Who has Lori bothered since she rebooted? She made whole hangouts to apologize and explain things to people." Mara said, "Death, no. She's still doing backhanded apologies." Tara said, "Yes, Mara." Helen said, "Yes, I agree, Death." Mara, Cat, and I, Death. Oh, yes. Lori did do a Periscope the other night, about an hour long, if I remember correctly, about Vegas being, according to her, a drunk driver.
Right.
And how Vegas bullies Boris and Lindy, which that's, from my understanding, not the case. Boris and Lindy came after me and I didn't even know who the fuck they were. And they've done it to several people. If you make a comment that they don't like under a YouTube channel, even if you never know who they were, they will attack you and call you a loser and a stalker, and it's ridiculous. Mara said, "And she has a cease and desist order, and she mentioned me. That was a direct violation." Vegas said, "Kat even got a death threat." Death said, "That's an opinion, which we are all entitled to." Well, those are all recorded, so I don't find that as an opinion. Cease and desist aren't really worth the paper they are written on.
Nick is poison. Yes, Deep Thoughts. I very much agree.
She said that if you wanted to take her to court, she would go. Vegas said, "Yes, understandable, but it is a fact and documented since the reboot she wasn't able to control herself." Mara said, "But they gave a cease merit." So Bucket said, "I find it odd that she does an entire hangout for apologies. If you want to call them that, it seems to be about drawing and drama." Tara said, "If you knew how to read that report, it was obvious they were
coloring.
For JJ.
Not drawing, coloring. Sorry.
Oh.
Not even drawing. Nope. Sorry.
When you're coloring, it's already printed. That is coloring.
Holly says, and can I say that he gets all this makeup and the only thing he wears is highlighter? I know, like, oh, the dark circles in his eyes, like his zits and stuff. Like, honey, There are techniques on YouTube, like there are not techniques, tutorials on YouTube. What are you doing? You can't even figure out concealer? I don't get it. Oh, Tulu says, do y'all ever notice the things he throws out? Like, I bet no one asked you to the dance. Yeah, he's stuck in high school. What was it? Someone said, like, well, he can't talk about college now, can he? And fair enough. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't remember who said that. But let's see. So a beauty guru, a model, and a crafter walk into a bar, right, Corey? I watched Lori's Scope. It had a lot of merit, in my opinion. Yeah, some of the stuff she said was like, yeah, fair, I would say. But then the other stuff was not. Like some was like, okay. But then the crazy comes out, if you will. If that makes sense. Yeah, you are going to give people some deep thoughts. Deep thoughts. You do a great job.
Vegas says, LOL, I'm not starstruck. I don't think anyone is.
Yeah, I said it was the halo effect. Not that you in particular was starstruck, but I do think,
She's replying to other people about that, right?
Oh, I thought she was replying to me. Okay, anyway. Nick is a very damaged young man. Yep. Sorry. But the thing is, when people are lied about repeatedly, they want to defend themselves. That's human nature. Yeah, but
Corey said, I'm starstruck. Mara makes me cream.
well, yeah, I'm starstruck by Mara. I mean, my goodness. How could you not be? Wait, no, what was I was just thinking. Oh yeah, truth be said that's human nature. Yeah, but why does she attack other people? Why does she say that people did things that they didn't do? Like, why does she misrepresent the truth of the facts and the facts about what happened? Like, she's always reframing things. It's always, oh, I asked him if he was a bug chaser, but no, of course I didn't really think that, but but blah blah blah. Like, she's always reframing stuff to fit whatever is like, helpful for her at the moment, and she lies about stuff. She says things happened that didn't fucking happen. And that's the problem. It's not about defending herself. And everyone has a right to, like, fucking, yeah, have an opinion and express their side of things. But she doesn't do that. She doesn't stop there. It's always everyone else's fault. She never looks at, like, the part that she plays in any of it.
Can I tell you, there were conversations that I would have with Lori, and I said, listen, take responsibility for what you've done, apologize. I mean, I could say this 100 times. Any adult should be able to be introspective, retrospective, whatever, admit their wrongs, apologize, and move on. She did apologize to me, so I'm moving on. But that doesn't go for everybody, and it's nobody's, and I've said this before, you hit somebody, the person who hits them says sorry and expects that person to be over it. It doesn't work that way. It's not on your terms. And
oh my
Deep
God,
said,
thank you for saying that. Like, yeah, go on.
Deep said you are who you associate with. And I think that's true at times, but Lori's always told me that I cannot hold her accountable for what she does with Nick, and not to group her in. Fair, but I would rather say look at me for who I don't associate with. That is how I would like to be looked at.
Artemis says Nina is slowly morphing into Joe Pesci's character from Goodfellas. Be afraid. I see it. Oh my God, I see it. Ah!
And Kitty, we didn't say there was anything wrong with coloring. We said there's a difference between drawing and coloring. Coloring, you're coloring in something. Drawing, you're creating something from yourself. And I don't understand what's so juvenile. We're having an adult conversation stating facts, experiences, with backed up facts, hangouts, screenshots, whatever. So,
like, our critical thinking skills. And yeah, like, I mean, this is discussing a particular subject. I'm sorry. This is in reference to like Truth Be saying that she's seen in this chat people like throwing out accusations and stuff. Like, I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you see that. That's not what we're trying to do here. So, I don't know, sorry. I don't know what to.
Who are you replying to right now?
Oh, sorry, Truth Be. A lot of people in this very chat do that, Felicia. I think she's referring to me saying that, Lori throws out accusations and et cetera, et cetera. I mean, we're discussing a topic that's kind of,
Kitty, nobody is ragging on Lori for doing her coloring channel.
Nope.
Who is I haven't. That hasn't come out of my fucking mouth.
I'm laughing
It
at
hasn't
her.
come out of anybody's mouth on the side chat, and if Felicia doesn't like it, Felicia doesn't have to like it.
Yeah, I mean,
we're adults having conversation.
Yeah.
Not all kumbaya.
Yeah, just because someone has an opinion doesn't mean it's bashing. Like, just because I think it's kind of weird and pointless for her to upload countless videos of her coloring stuff. Like, that's my opinion. Is that bashing? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying it's trash can, not trash cannot, like Christian. I would say that's bashing. I'm not judging her. I'm not judging her character as a person. I'm talking about behaviors and actions that I have seen. So I'm not trying to paint her as whatever. These are things I've noticed and I'm talking about the behavior. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think it's pointless for her to keep doing this. All she does is coloring things. And it's like, what? Okay. What?
I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, like I don't.
I guess it's to each their own.
Yeah.
I said, JJ, did you ever talk to her on the phone? I know she likes to people. No, I never called her. Never, not once. And I've never given her phone number out to anyone.
Oh, Deep Thought says, I think it's funny. Sorry, where did. Oh, oh, geez, sorry. 1 second. Oh my god, where did it just go?
Oh, Vegas said if there's no drama, she creates it. Deborah Irv is pretty much the most recent proof. Yeah, so I think, Vegas, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you guys were able to find, because a lot of people had this question for me later, but you were, you and Kat caught it because of an Etsy thing, or not Etsy, Etsy thing, and it wasn't the IP or anything like that. Vegas.
Wait 1 second. Oh, I think it's funny, not funny, how Nick and Lori do the same diversion tactics. Lori colors, Nick periscopes, right? Deep Thoughts? And yeah, Corey just said, So Fugget just said something pretty cool. Nobody has the answers to everything that happens on here, and that's okay. But everyone keeps trying to get to the source of everything. Nobody knows who everyone is. Yeah. I mean, what's wrong with discussing this stuff? I don't know what the big deal is. D Toro says, I was accused of being Red Shoe, a two-faced, an ass kisser, and identity theft, which I've never done any of these things. I follow some of you, but I'm not friends with anyone here. Fair enough. I was accused of being like everyone. Yeah.
Vegas said Mara did this to me, Roy did this to her, but we talked, so knew it was a lie. Oh, because Vegas unblocked her to tell her she had doxed herself because she put out her own email address, which then people could find her address, her work address, how much she made, how much her house, yeah, all this stuff. And then she said, I have to tell you something. And Vegas said, Mara did this to me, Roy did this to her, but Vegas and Mara speak, so they both knew it was a lie.
Yeah,
Jeff
Kitty
said, in the real world, what do screenshots get you? Well, we're talking in YouTubes and this community and this entire last year. That's what it gets you.
Like, this is not open court, you guys. Like, I mean, this is not, there's a different level of evidence, and it's not, I mean, like, I don't understand. Like when Nick came in, was like asking me for proof that he's this, that, or other. I was like, I think it was one of the first ones we did, and I said, no, I think you are Stinky Wrinkle at this point, and I think you are the Purge, and all this other stuff. And like, he's like, well, where's your proof? Where's your proof? And I'm like, I don't need to have proof. That's what I think. Someone asked what I think. I don't need to prove anything. I can just talk and give my opinion. Anyone can. That's the beauty of it. First Amendment. Thank you. Kitty Winchester said, you aren't just discussing, you're gossiping and acting like mean girls. I mean, I don't really have a reply to that because there's like, you're not giving points to me on what exactly I'm doing. You're just kind of hurling out these like emotional things about what you think my character is. And frankly, I'm not here to convince anyone. Like, if you don't think this is worthwhile, I really don't know what to tell you. I have no response. Like,
I think it would
whatever.
be helpful if you said, I feel like this was not right, or
Yeah,
you said this, Felicia, you said this, JJ, you said this, because I don't think I've ever, at least recently, I don't think I, this entire night, have said anything about anyone's looks. I've simply said what happened. I don't feel like I'm
wait,
bashing anyone.
what happened, Levi? Wait, what did you do? Did you block Mara? Is that what happened? What?
Levi, I totally made that joke and no one got it. So fuck it. No, let it go. Death the chat has moved too quickly.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I'm so lost. Sorry.
but while you're looking at that, Vegas said Kat caught it because of a post she made with the username from shopping, then recognized the name as a mean person from the what is that word? Oh, the Nina days. So that's how they got Deborah Irv or Jessica Cox or whoever that is. I blocked Mara on accident. My phone froze. How do I
Okay.
fix it?
Oh
I
my
think you
god.
have to go
She's coming
somewhere.
for you, Levi. You better fix it. Ooh.
No, I think you have to.
Oh, Mara Toretto's unbanned by Levi. Oh, yay. Okay. See? I just had to say that. And then, well, it already happened, but, anyway. Yeah, sorry, what were we saying? Yeah, no, that was awesome. Like, I don't know how I missed that with, like, you and Kat, Rory. I don't know, like, I don't know. I was just having a brain fart or whatever. And then, like, when I heard that she'd been outed, I was like, what? Like, I was just totally out of the loop on that one. But, like, yeah, like, seeing what happened, that was fucking awesome. Like, way to be.
Vegas, Deborah had been bashing and maligning and defaming, I don't know, whatever the technical term is, all over
Everyone.
Twitter, her Etsy shop. So she said they went and checked, changed their name, and it was that woman. Then the bad review on my Etsy shop, public, was that username, which led me to having information to pass to my lawyer only.
Mm-hmm.
Levi said, sorry, Mara. They're talking about somebody stabbing
Someone got
someone.
stabbed? Who?
Um,
Weird.
Ashley, who lived. Okay, hold on, I can find it.
She doesn't even go here.
Oh,
I love
somebody
that.
named Mike. He was on my side chats, banger chat. He lived in somewhere in Cali, I believed. Super nice man. It was a random asshole that had been knocking on doors before he answered. And the guy was untreated mental issues, total stranger, and just stabbed him, I guess is what they're saying.
Holy shit. Damn. That's wild.
Whoever was asking about, oh, Kitty, Helen types in caps. And that's okay. I can't remember
Yeah.
if
It's like
She
her,
doesn't see better.
yeah, like she can't read it. So when she types in caps, she can read it easily, I think. I don't know.
No, Ashley, we discussed that too. We all sat and said, what if he had been online with us at the time?
Wow.
Excuse me.
Been exempt forever, right, Mara? Bruce Lee
Big,
would probably be saddened by this. Well, okay. I mean, okay. Oh,
who would be?
Bruce Lee?
Oh,
I don't know. Okay. That's
Vegas,
nice.
and then in turn made me do the scope, realizing Lori was involved. Deborah, I heard now claims Lori made all those posts and shared the account.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
Vegas,
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
so Deborah Erb is saying that Lori made all the posts and shared the account with Deborah,
Interesting.
but I didn't say anything publicly. Lori made that ridiculous hangout and I went on scope.
Yeah,
Oh,
too bad Snake isn't here. Yeah, she has some. Oh my God, sorry.
oh yeah, Snake needs, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get Snake on here if she's comfortable coming on here. Like,
I
because she has
think
some.
she'd be in bed.
What? Sorry.
I think she might be in bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's too late for her. Um, but yeah, we plan to get her on hopefully soon. I mean, if she's comfortable doing that. Because yeah, she's got some tea.
Death said, you sell on Etsy, you take that chance, me equals an Etsy seller. Um, I think this is a little bit more detailed than just being a regular Etsy seller. Um, the person, Lori's never bought her makeup. Lori said so. Deborah said that the only thing was wrong with it was that it was broken, right, Vegas? If you can correct me on that. Um, Truth
I'm
said, I
sorry,
don't believe
Corey.
any of Deb's posts. You can tell when it's different people. Okay, well, that to me again is Vegas was saying that about Lori and Deborah, and that's what Deborah's claiming. Um, I think everybody's entitled to that, just like Felicia can say, well, I thought that was Nick, and
Yeah,
Truth, you're saying you think it's somebody else. So
have at it though. Like that's fine. Yeah, the account is still active. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just want to say one thing. Like, what the fuck? I thought she was done. Well, exact that. I think they have to keep it active now, and now they're trying to like reframe it so it's all like positivity and like compliments and all that kind of bullshit. Like, so because yeah, that would like it would be too obvious if she just disappeared. So like she half disappeared and then came back and now she's completely different. Like yeah, it's like I mean they have to keep it going because otherwise it would be too obvious, they think. I believe. That's what I think. Yeah.
so Kitty says, I'm aware Helen types in caps. Okay, so if you're aware of
Great.
it, then why don't you make direct comments like this person is typing in caps, I think it's malfunctioning. You've been very vague and then throwing things out like, oh, you guys are being childish. Then if we're being childish, why are you here? You're
I
welcome to
mean,
stay, but
yeah, in what way are we being childish? In what way are we being mean girls? I would like to know what you see that we're doing that in your mind is it qualifies what we're saying as
and
that.
if
So
something is qualified, we need to know so we can change it. Like
exactly. Yeah, like we're not gonna get into a mudslinging like fest over this. If we're doing something wrong, I think we want to be aware of that because we want to improve. At least, I mean, shit.
Mara said, I'm not blaming her for what I assume she did. I know she did. Hey Gigi.
Yeah.
Vegas said, no. On
Oh, hey,
Twitter they
Gigi.
were tagging all my makeup communities, saying maggots, pink eye, etc.
Yeah, this isn't stuff that's like just coming from out of nowhere. Like this happened. There are receipts. We've seen like
Gigi
this is what
said, you
happened.
can't trust Deborah. Well,
I would agree.
Can't trust a lot of people.
Yeah.
Mara said, still have my proof of life newspaper as her banner. Oh, you didn't get
See,
it taken down?
we're so helpful, and they don't appreciate it. Like we've helped these people so much, give them such good advice, and nope, don't appreciate it. Nope, pearls before swine. And now someone's gonna say, "Oh my god, they called so and so a swine." It's like, well, it's an expression. I'm sorry. Pick up a book. Oop.
Let's see.
Sorry, I totally lost my. Is there any? Well, what should we do? Yeah, Becky, we're still on. Shit, just got back from the store. Yeah, we're still on. Shit.
So how far back do we want to blame Lori? As we all have, she's probably made a lot of mistakes, but damn, so much speculation.
Okay, I mean, why is that a bad thing? To speculate, to think, to question. Why is that a bad thing?
Okay, so I think I've made this, you guys are reading these like 5 minutes after they sent. Oh, maybe there's some kind of well, there's conversation, but to that thing,
Yeah, I think we've both been scrolling up too because we keep missing like really good comments, so that's probably part of it. Sorry.
it's always that way with mob mentality. Well, again, I think, everybody tells Mara to drop it. Everyone tells Vegas to drop it. Well, Lori was talking about Vegas, was it last night or the night before?
Yep.
And that's no consequence to me, but so I'm just discussing it.
How come no one tells her to drop it? Why don't you tell her to drop it? Seriously. That's my question. Take your time. I'll wait. Take your time. Tell me why you don't ask Lori why she won't drop it. Seriously. Oh, okay. Good night, Mara. Thank you for stopping by.
Vegas said speculation, lol. She went on hours of hangout doxing, exactly what she denies.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm over it, as everyone should be. It's December, right? But Kitty,
Okay, so
did
you're
she do
not gonna. Yeah, sorry.
you specifically? So if somebody does something to you specifically, then you can tell me when you're over it. It's not the abuser or the victimizer's
Yep.
decision as to when it's over. And you have to apologize and grow up and take responsibility. And I'm not talking about Lori, I'm talking about everyone.
Yep. Fucking A, JJ. Well said.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about, Vegas. More bull, no legal
Well,
team.
then apparently you're not paying it much attention.
The
She
one
does it
cat.
all the time.
Yes, Vegas.
Snap.
Let's all be excited for Christmas or spending time with family. Sure.
Why are you trying to derail the conversation, Kitty? Like, this is about a subject. It's not about Christmas. It's not about spending time with family. This is about this is a subject. This is what the hangout is about. It says that this is about discussing the former panelists of the viewer's voice. That's what this is. It's not about Christmas. If you want to talk about Christmas, this is probably not going to be the conversation for you. Again, there's nothing I can really say to that. Like, okay, like you think we should all be what? Who cares? I mean, okay, you think that, but I think differently. I think this is worth discussing. If you don't, I'm sorry to hear that. But there's really, like, you're not giving me anything I can actually respond to. Sorry. Oh, okay. So Mara's still here. Cool. Says, was kidding. I meant to say that Gigi made my night by saying, aw, that's so sweet. Yes, Death, you must have missed the last 4 months of our hangouts, Death. It's all cool, right, Vegas? Like, God damn.
Truth be, legally going after someone legally takes times. LOL or makeup discussion. Well, I think Gigi does makeup discussions on her hangouts, and I think Kali does makeup discussion on hers. I think Vegas might do some on hers. Even Nick. But I don't talk about makeup. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just don't find it that interesting. And I think it's weird how all of these like
Knowledgeable about it.
I mean, I know a little bit. I just think it's weird that all these like imprint things are becoming so popular. So like it's like, oh, it looks really impressive, but I mean, you don't even want to touch it. You know, like, oh, what was that thing like Irish or Christian got? It was like molds in the form of lion heads. It's like, well, that looks cool, but like, are you ever gonna use it? Because then the lion heads won't be there.
Truth said, Mara, most lawyers tell you not to discuss it, just do it. Right. Mara's not using a lawyer. She's on to a prosecutor and the police. Far different. Holly, LOL, I'm fine with this. No makeup. See?
There you go.
As
Felicia,
soon as
why?
you start, all parties get served papers. Waiting for them.
Helen says, why so frustrated, Felicia? LOL. Am I frustrated? I just think, I mean, this is just what I think. I don't know. I mean, that's just how I see it. I don't know.
Vegas said, thanks for the order, Gigi. Can't wait to see your looks with it. Think you'll love the highlighter. Death said, no, in her hangouts, it's mostly Monique and Gigi doing the talking and the side chat having friendly, silly conversations. Damn, I wish Snake was here right now.
Why? Like, what could he possibly contribute?
Snake?
Oh, Snake. You said Nick.
Oh, no, I said Snake. It just sounded like I said Nick.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
no, that would be good. Yeah. Too bad she has to sleep and stuff. But we need to have her on soon. Like if she's cool with coming on and like spilling the tea, we have got to have her on. Like that would be amazing.
Hey, Kitty, this is a nice suggestion. I'm not trying to be rude, but you're saying I'm trying to lighten the mood,
Then
but
why
okay.
did you insult us?
Right, and it's not really like saying
I'm just trying to lighten the mood. It's passive aggressive.
but makes no difference in my life. Well,
Well, that's
then
nice. Good for you.
it like you're
Okay.
contradicting.
Again, there's nothing for us to respond to with that. Like, okay, that's great. What?
We'll just keep going.
When Snake is ready, she'll come. Yeah. I believe that. I think she will when she's ready.
Yeah, Monique and Gigi weren't on the last hangout. I would recommend anyone watch. I wouldn't recommend anyone watch Wendy's latest ASMR videos. Oh my god.
I don't know. I mean, like, whatever.
Wrapping up.
Yeah, I think we're good. Like, I mean, yeah. I feel like this was a good, yeah, hangout, a good night. And I'm glad that we got out some key information that needed to get out and that was not being clear. It was not clear to people and that people weren't really aware of. So thank you so much for telling your story. I'm sorry I interrupted you a million times, JJ, but thank you so much because this is a very hard like situation to describe and to like cogently sum up in a few simple like sentences. So yeah, thank you for your insight. And
You're welcome.
yeah, for putting in the effort to really like explicate what happened.
Like I said, my DMs are open and everybody should make their own opinions for themselves. And if you haven't been a target of theirs, then maybe you shouldn't say move on.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's a bit
You're welcome.
It's a bit
Good night.
childish. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, Helen. Like, yeah, I'm really glad to. I hope this has made an impact. Like, that's really great to hear. Thank you. Sorry, what, JJ?
I was just telling everyone good night. Helen, Holly, deep thoughts. Thanks for supporting us, Mara. I guess I should do my own hangout to explain, and I will do so when I get the final word from my police department. Okay?
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll be
Totally.
there, Mara.
Yeah, that fucking A. That's gonna be awesome.
You're welcome, Megan.
Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I would reel off your names, but yeah, I'm a bit exhausted. So thank you so much. And once more, if you haven't already and you feel that this is in any way something people should watch or is worthwhile, I would appreciate it if you thumbs it up. If you think about this and in a few hours want to add to the conversation, feel free to leave a comment. You can share this. Like, just whatever you feel is right or whatever you feel you want to do. I appreciate that. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for being part of the conversation. And remember, this is your choice, the viewer's choice. I don't know. Is that a good one? I'm trying to figure out some kind of tagline to this, or you can sit with us. Right, I forgot. I think that's our tagline. That's on the banner. So I know. I have to work on that one.
Good night, Mara.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Like, I have the best side chat. I have the best viewers. Okay. So, good night, everyone. I love you all.